just do, he just smooth, bringing much news with the facts when he crush fools. I'm rough school, I bust moves like crush groove. Pass me the mic and I'll turn it into lunch food. Just cool, but talk slick and he'll punch dudes. Cowards get the message and they hush like Tubbs do. You can bring your whole bus crew plus two. T-Dub-T is astronomical, you comical. You a fool if you think we'll ever honor you. Them other channels ain't shit, no abdominal. This the face of new media, fuck a Donahue. You see my giant crew, we shine like a diamond do. If any trolls disrespect, yo, we finding you. We all surrounded you, it ain't no reminding you. He already done surpassed what you trying to do. So quit the fake smoke, you suckers better take notes. When you step into the chat, you better wipe your feet. Hit the like and keep your comment short and sweet. My homie just not a joke, you don't want to war. Plus a deep boxing IQ, you don't want to spar. He broadcasted from Jersey, so we straight. Put you deep in the dirt, that's why they call this the Garden State. You seem tough but not a threat like a garden snake. We not scared of you, we chopping off a head or two. Mark your calendar, remember what we said to you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Mark your calendar, remember what I'm telling you. It's no option, it's just do boxing. Word 'em up. T-Dub-T, we in the spot. LDBC strong.
Salute, what's good with the family? How everybody feeling, man? Hope everybody feeling good on this good Tuesday, man. Pardon the late start, man. I had to push this back a couple times. D Free Sports Matchups, my bro, what's good with it, D Free? Sean, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? How you feeling? LDTV, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Teach, what's good? It's good with it, Teach. Mike Biggs, my bro, what's up with it? Salute to the TWT family in the building. Miss Tahira, do salute to my queen. How you feeling, baby girl? Don't work too hard. You waiting on me to go live. I'm here now, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. My bad, I had to push this back a couple times. Yo, the Wise Crush, what's good with it, Mr. PSA? How you feeling, Brody? Salute to the family, man. How y'all feeling? Appreciate y'all stopping through, as always. Showing your boy love. I had to push this back a couple times, but you know the slogan, man. We ain't here to break the news. We here to have a conversation, man. So we're going to have us a good conversation, man. As per usual over here, man. So I know y'all see all the back and forth going on. You know, I even heard a statement that 130 to 135 pound lightweight division is overrated. Reason being is that not because it 135 has a lack of talent, because they don't. It's not a lack of talent at all, but it's a lack of that talent stepping in the ring, fighting each other. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think I think when you look at it like that, I could understand why somebody would say they overhyped. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of, it's so many big fights to be made, but the fact that they're not getting made is kind of killing the what could be the entertainment factor of 135 pounds. So I guess until these dudes until these dudes start getting in there with each other, you could expect to hear more of that, more things. And in boxing, once something gets said, once the cat is let out the bag, everybody start taking it and run with it. So you want to have a whole bunch of people, calling 135 pound division hype. Trust and believe me, man. Let that get said enough, and that's gonna be a narrative, and people are gonna help push it. So I'm just here to say the only thing that can make the 135 pound division hype is if these guys never get in the ring with each other. You get what I'm saying? Then it'll be all for nothing. Jeff, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? I just dropped the video too before I came on here. I should have dropped it in the chat. Y'all smashed the like button for me, man. But Shakur Stevenson and Tank, it was all good just a week ago or maybe a couple weeks ago. But since then, things have changed. There's been a lot of back and forth on social media. I mean, you had Tank on the podcast live, talking his talk, and it's entertaining, like I said. Then, you got Shakur calling him a midget, saying he'll never let a midget beat him. You get what I'm saying? He said he waited till he got fights lined up to try to speak his name. So And Shakur also did a nice interview with Fight Hype that I'm about to play. And you know how we do. We play those, salute the Fight Hype, you know, fair use in advance. You know what I mean? We're going to play this little interview and let Shakur talk his talk, break it down. We're going to get through that. And as you know, the only one that he's still kind of waiting to see what happens is ZEPEDA. He said he won't put that on ZEPEDA. ZEPEDA, they don't know yet what their answer is, but he know for sure Pitbull is looking pretty much like a poodle. So he ain't gonna be. They not gonna fight. They don't want that smoke. Shakur, the perfect person for 135. He really is. The skill set, the attitude. You get what I'm saying? The pedigree. He perfect for the weight class. Too many narratives in boxing for fans to keep up with facts. And you know what? While we on it, I always say there's good narratives and then there's bad narratives. One narrative that I feel like is, in a sense, is a narrative is support the fighter, win, lose, or draw. Like, we really still support the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the bro, Sean. What's good with a D free? But yeah, man, we gonna get with this. With the fighters talking, they talk. Like, fans don't want fighting, then the fighters about it. Hey, bro, you exactly right, man. De Los Santos versus CRUZ, a great fight to make. Facts. I would love to see it. He been doing his little interviews lately too. I wish he spoke English, man, because I definitely like to chop it up with him. But I would love to see that fight too. It's a lot of action-packed fights to make. It's a lot of good matchups. It's a lot of good styles to mix and mesh with each other, man. They just got to be willing to give the fans what we deserve, which is quality fights all year round, not just sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Q, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? So, yeah, but we're going to play this interview from Shakur Stevenson, man, with Fight Hype, man. So, salute the Fight Hype. I already knew that ad was coming from the rip. As y'all can see, and we gonna run this back because we gonna get through all this, man. So y'all bear with me while we rock out, man, and break this interview down and, you know, see what Shakur had to say about all the stuff that been going on as of lately. Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
Let's just start with that, man. I know you went live a couple days ago and you know, you talked about the situation. But I was kind of curious, you know, ever since the WBC ordered the Isak CRUZ fight, like, has there been any movement on that at all? Like, have they reached out to you guys or what?
Nah, we reached out to them and we sent you know, an offer into them and they declined it. They don't want to fight. Actually, the day he sent me a Instagram post was the same day we sent the offer. And like I said, these dudes, you know, they act like they want to fight and they talk big on Instagram and social media, but in real life they really don't want that kind of problems. Isak CRUZ said that I'm a runner. Well, his dad said that I'm a runner and they don't want to fight a runner. But if y'all watch my last
Demetrius Bright, what's
couple
good
of fights,
with it, my bro?
I've been right in the pocket right there in front of people. So I think he just, you know, he know what it is. He know that he can't beat me.
And that's a fact. And just so we all on point, all on the same page, he talking about Pitbull CRUZ. The same day he did that post is the same day they sent him over an offer. They don't want no smoke. As Pops tried to call him a runner, and I agree with Shakur Stevenson 100%. If you look at his last couple fights, he was right there in the pocket, fighting the guys, like taking the fight to the dudes. The whole reason that the fight was entertaining is what it was, because he was willing to bring the fight. He was willing to go outside of his pure boxing, you know what I mean, style, and be more entertaining for the fans. And as a result, I think that's what people got, their money's worth. You get what I'm saying? You seen the effort and the commitment to try to go in there and hurt his opponent, and that's what he did. And now you fast forward to now, you got dudes talking about he's a runner. You know, not even his last couple fights, his last 3 to handful of fights. Jermell Charlo was the same thing. Oscar Valdez, the same thing. Conceição, the same thing. None of these dudes, you can't show me a Shakur Stevenson fight out of them 19 fights that he got where he ran. So that whole notion, that narrative that he be running, miss me with that. And ain't no such thing as running in boxing. It's ring generalship. You either learn how to cut the ring off or you get your ass beat and you get your head boxed off. That's all it is. If you can't handle a guy that truly got the skill set and the pedigree to really beat your ass, just say that. But don't push false narratives talking about he a runner. No, your son ain't like that. Your son ain't like that. He ain't on his level. Just say that. He ain't elite. Your son ain't the elite level, man. Food for thought. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. How you feeling? We're going to get through this, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think that's a pretty standard, I don't know if you want to call it excuse. You know, when a fighter says, oh, he's a runner.
It's the excuse,
he's
bro.
not
You know
exciting. He's not entertaining to watch. And honestly, I think his manager, even like the day before they made that announcement, his manager, Sean Gibbons, he did an interview with one of my guys and actually told him that they were headed a different direction, that they weren't even thinking about fighting you. So I'm really not surprised about that. What about the ZEPEDA situation, though? Like, I mean, that seems like a viable fight. I mean, I definitely know ZEPEDA and his people talk big anyway on social media. So is that going to happen or no? I know you sent him an offer too, right?
Yeah, we sent the offer to him too. We waiting on them to get back to us. So once they get back to us, and once if they say yes and they down to fight, I mean, we're gonna make it happen. I think that's a big fight for my first fight at 135. I'm not going in there cherry picking. I'm going in there with an undefeated guy who's on the rise and haven't been beaten yet, and beat some quality top competition already. So I'm ready to fight him. I think that me and him need to fight. He said send the contract, so I answered with sending the contract, and now let's see what they do.
And then just to make sure everybody up to speed, said Haney fans are on full assault, bro. Yeah, they can be, man. It's crazy, man. People love the boxer more than the actual sport, man. I love the sport, so this is all entertaining. You know, if Tank come back and talk some trash, I'm gonna talk about that. But I just wanted to hear what he said. But you know, he's saying ZEPEDA. He says send a contract. Don't say his name unless send a contract and tell him when and where. So he talked like that. Now he got the contract. It's in his lap now. Credit to Shakur for saying like they didn't say no yet, so he's not gonna put it on him and say he ducking. But as a pit bull CRUZ, he's not a pit bull. He's a poodle. He don't want no smoke. Not with Shakur Stevenson. So let's get through it.
Is that I don't want to say frustrating, but does that annoy you to an extent when you're out here being vocal about wanting these fights? Like, I want this guy, I want that guy. I mean, shit, I even remember I can't even remember how long ago it was, but I know when you sparred Lomachenko years ago, you were like, I want Lomachenko, so I know that drive that when you're trying to prove your greatness, you want to fight other great fighters. So is that annoying when you can't get some of these other guys to step in with you?
Nah, it's very annoying. I feel like I said, these dudes get on social media and speak real big. So when they talk this big on social media, you expect them to be ready to get in the ring and ready to put up everything that they saying on social media and stand on it. A lot of these dudes ain't trying to stand on everything that they saying, and we'll find out with ZEPEDA. We don't know. I can't put that on ZEPEDA yet. They ain't say nothing yet, so we still waiting. And once he comes back, I'll let everybody know what he say. But I'm hoping he say yes.
Well, fingers crossed, because I actually think that's a
yeah. So y'all see, man. The young man got right to 135, and already he calling for the smoke. He don't care who it's with, long as it's a quality fighter. He want the best fighters possible. This is the attitude. This is the energy that you're supposed to have as a fighter. All this notion that he wasn't going to be going for the smoke, or he was hesitant to get to 35. Y'all see the attitude he displaying. He more than happy to be at 35, and he want to fight the absolute best that 135 got to offer. And I think if ZEPEDA accept that contract, that's going to be the first fight at 35, and we're going to really get to see just how special he is, because he going, in my opinion, if they fight, he gonna dismantle ZEPEDA and he gonna make it look like, you know what I mean, just a regular day in the office.
That's a great fight for you. Although I don't know, it might look a little like the Oscar Valdez fight too.
Look, dude, already saying it might.
But that's
look
a great
like
name.
Oscar Valdez.
It might look worse.
It might look. Yeah, you gotta realize when I was at 130,
ZEPEDA stop Shakur.
I was like, you know, I was cutting a lot of weight, and it was taken away from my energy and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like, you know, with 135, there's gonna be like me naturally, you know, getting there. It's gonna be a lot easier to make weight, and I think I'm gonna feel a lot stronger, a lot better. And I think it's about to get bad for everybody. I think that the 135 division should be worried. I think that everybody should know that I'm coming in. My first fight at 135, I'm gonna make a statement.
Yo, how bad was that for you?
And that's a good thing, man. You already see. He said it might be worse than the Oscar Valdez fight. He said he was cutting a lot of weight, and it was messing with his energy at 130. So now I think at 35, it's a real possibility that he might be a bit stronger. I'm not gonna say, you know, a whole bunch stronger, but it's a good chance that he might be, you know, a bit stronger fighter. It's a real chance. Just like Devin Haney going to 40, it's a real chance he could be a bit stronger. You know what I mean? Fighting somewhere where he don't have to cut as much weight. So it's just realistic to believe that that's a possibility.
Or you get, you know, those last couple
Facts,
fights at 130. I mean, obviously, I know you
that's why you love. That's why I played
this,
y'all.
like,
that's why I played
you could
it.
physically
You know
feel
what I mean?
that
You talking about it, I just wanted
that
to
drain on you as you were cutting weight.
I mean, you can't tell. I mean, you could tell definitely when you cutting the weight, but you can't tell like when you fighting. Like you don't know like what's the difference. But like I could tell. Like I'll give you an example. Like I know like from sparring, I feel a lot stronger when I'm sparring than I do on fight night, and that's because I probably cut a lot of weight and I be a little bit more so drained. And you know it's hard to feel your you know your punching power will probably go down, or your stamina or your energy will go down just because of the fact that you was cutting weight. So I feel like at 135, when it's like I'm gonna be more so like a natural 135, I think that it's gonna be a lot easier and a lot I'm gonna feel a lot better. I'm gonna feel like more so myself in the ring.
You still have to cut though to get to 130. Like you're not a small 135 pounder.
Yeah, I mean I got to cut, but it ain't you know it's nowhere near as bad as making 130 no more. Honestly, when I was at my last fight, when I made 135, I felt kind of good. It's just, you know, anything after that was kind of bad.
Yeah. So how do you see it, like the 135 landscape playing out for you? Like, let's assume you do get the ZEPEDA fight. There's a lot of other names out there. Obviously, I'll get to Tank in just a second. ZEPEDA, bro. But Tank obviously is one of them. Lomachenko's out there. Devin, although I think Devin's probably going to move up after his next fight. Like which do you see one of those guys as being your big fight at 135, or pretty much any of them are big fights?
I think 135 is an overrated division. I think that honestly, honestly speaking, I feel like all these dudes been at the same weight for all this time, and nobody really fought nobody. Like only person that really fought people that I can give credit for is Tiafimo when they fought Lomachenko, when Lomachenko was on top, and Devin, you know, when he fought Kambosos. But other than that, like them dudes, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, for everybody to be at the same weight, I feel like they should have been fighting each other. So we don't know how good they are against like somebody else, like they self. So I can't sit there and act like it's just like some killers in the division. I feel like it's a overrated division. I feel like at least like in 147, besides Earl and Terrence, them dudes fought each other. Them dudes was getting in the ring with each other. So I don't know. I just feel like it's an overrated division.
Now again, like that was a little surprising to hear him say that, you know, the 135 division was overrated. But then when he went in to explain why he say the 135-pound division was overrated, you gotta honestly say that made a bit of sense. You get what I'm saying? DP Rocker, salute, my bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. My bad if I missed anybody too, man. Demetrius Bright, my bros, man. Hopefully I caught everybody. But when he elaborated and he went into detail about why he said what he said, it made a lot of sense. You get what I'm saying? It simply put, they're not fighting each other. You get what I'm saying? And he basically saying you can't say that everybody is such a killer when they're not getting in there with each other. We really don't know. So at the end of the day, for them, for 135 to live up to its name as a division, as being one of the hottest divisions in boxing, I think with Shakur Stevenson makes sense. They got to fight each other. And I think with him moving to 135 puts pressure on the rest of the division, because to be honest with you, I think he's going to come for everybody when as the opportunities present himself. And I think he's going to continue to create the opportunities, because he want to fight whoever is supposed to be a threat. And that's just what you want in a fighter. The boxer's mind. Salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Not perfect, whereas 2 losses been dropped by Linares and had a lot of problems with pressure fighters. Talk about it. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's why I said, I think I did a decent job breaking that down. And I said, for him to critique Devin Haney so heavily for getting buzzed by a fighter that he got dropped by is crazy. You get what I'm saying? So, I thought it was a good little topic to chop up real quick. Being boxing news, salute, bro. Much appreciation. Appreciate you for sliding through. DP Rocker, my bro. What's good with it, man? We're going to get through this. But again, like I said, you just got to follow him. I know at first just hearing it, 135 is overrated. It's like, huh? But it's like, he's saying in terms of, are these dudes really getting in there with each other so we could definitively say one is better than the other? Because right now, we really don't know. So that, I think that's fair.
Well. It wasn't until you got there, right?
Yeah, it's just like I'm getting. They giving these dudes a lot of credit. Like, these dudes get a lot of credit, and I don't even feel like they've been in the big fights yet. So I can't. I don't look at it the same way everybody else look at it.
Kind of like when they were trying to call them the four kings and all that stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah, they ain't even fought each other yet. So no, I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you. There is a lot of credit being given out there before it's due. But speaking of
politics involved,
people getting a lot.
Yeah, I feel you, D Free. But I guess for me, I could kind of level with him. So it's like he say overrated. Sometimes it's the I guess the choice of words. I would say not overrated. It's over celebrated at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, we spend a lot of time, and I think. Yeah, like you said, D Free, it's a lot of politics and things that just stopping fights from happening. So it's not just cut and dry as people ducking each other as much as it is politics. It's a little bit of everything taking place at 35, which kind of puts a damper on the division as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Chop, what's good with it? Chop, how you feeling, my bro? Yeah, I mean, because they not fighting each other. You get what I'm saying? So I get what he's saying. It's the choice of words he used. You get what I'm saying? So don't think so much overrated. But just think in terms of there's no definitive best fighter at 35 is pretty much what he's saying. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? Because I know where he's getting at. You get what I'm saying? He ain't slight nobody, none of that. But he like, yo, ain't none of the killers. All the people that's supposed to be the killers at 35 ain't fought each other yet, right? For the most part, that's the truth. So that's all he's saying. I don't think he's saying nothing more than that. 903 boxing, my bro. What's good with it? How you feeling, Brody? ESPN has worked with the zone. Facts. Talk about it, Jeff. That's facts. Let's be honest. Tom Rick is fighting top-ranked fighters, and PBC is fighting PBC fighters. That's a fact, D-Free. And they gotta mix that up. They gotta change that, because they're gonna ruin a lot of fights for the fans if they're not willing to work together. And we shouldn't have to sit here and deal with like mediocre fights because these networks don't want to work together, but they want our money. They want our dollar. So it's like they gotta give us a reason for us to want to spend our dollar. A1 Hoop Zone, my Brody. What's good with it, A1? Man, I see you grinding too, man. Salute to my bro, man. Y'all basketball heads, man. Y'all go tune in to my Brody A1 Hoop Zone if y'all ain't tuned in already.
A lot of credit. Obviously, the one who probably gets I don't want to say he gets the most credit, but the one that's probably the most talked about at 135 is Gervonta Davis. I know. You guys just had some words for each other, I think earlier today, maybe yesterday, throughout the years. I mean, sometimes I think y'all cool, then sometimes I think you're not cool. So
they competitors,
I just want to touch on
competitors. They got mutual
some of the
respect,
stuff he said the other day. I know he talked about sparring. I didn't even know y'all sparred, to be honest. So I was kind of like, whoa, I didn't realize those two spar. I mean, I know you sparred Devin, but were you kind of surprised to hear him say some of the things he said in that interview?
Now I don't really care. Like I really could care less what he got to say. He's just, he know I'm coming. Like he feel the energy. He feel that I'm coming. So now he trying to raise his energy, but I don't really give too much about anything that he got to say. Now the thing is, like how you said, like you think that we cool, like sometimes, and then don't be cool. I think it's more so like me just being a genuine person. Like I'm a genuine person. Like I like to see other people where I see come from nothing. I like to see them win. So when I look at it, like I look at it from a standpoint where it's like I give everybody their credit. Like not even
512 was good, bro.
I give Devin his credit. I give Keyshawn his flowers. I give Bud his flowers. Earl Spence. Like I'm just that type of person. I'm so like real and genuine. Where it's like
me too, Johnny.
I don't mind telling somebody, that they're a good fighter, but in the back of my brain, I feel like I could beat them. I don't mind sitting there saying like, okay, you're a special fighter, but it's gonna take another special fighter to beat you. And I feel like that's what I said about him. I mean, people.
Man, that's right, man. That's real. Thrill Hill, my bro. What's good with it? How you feeling, Brody? And that's real, man. And again, at the end of the day, iron sharp as iron. And all of these dudes, I just think it's gonna take another special fighter to beat them all. If I'm just being fair to them all as fighters, each of these dudes, Shakur Stevenson, I think he take a L. It's gonna take a special. I know it's gonna take a special fighter to beat him. Tank Davis, in my honest, humble opinion, it's gonna take a special fighter to beat him. Devin Haney, I don't think no ordinary fighters are gonna beat him either. You get what I'm saying? So that's just being fair. Whether or not they lose to each other, I don't even really care. I just can't wait to see these fights when they happen. But all I do know until then, my honest opinion on all of them as fighters is they all special in their own way. They all got something different that they bring to the table. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they all share that competitive nature, that competitive drive. So I think at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? That makes them special. And I don't think no ordinary fighter is getting in there beating Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, or Devin Haney, or Lomachenko for that matter. You get what I'm saying? At this point, I know just no ordinary fighter. It's going to take a special fighter to beat any of these young kings, because that's just what it is. I think they that talented. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Y'all give me 2 seconds. My bad, y'all. But yeah, appreciate y'all sticking with me. Y'all smash the like button if you haven't. But yeah, man, like I said, the end of the day, man, these dudes all special talents. They all have unique qualities and different things that they bring to the ring. And they have different things about them that makes them special. But I think the things that they share in common are the obvious things. The competitive side, the will to want to win and be the best. And I know to truly prove it, they're going to have to get in there with each other. And that's just being fair to all of them. So we're going to keep getting through this.
People start putting up posts like, oh, you were just in his locker room and all that bullshit.
Bro, appreciate you for pulling up.
I ain't going to take away credit from the dude. I think that he's a hell of a fighter. I mean, look at him. He fighting pay-per-view, knocking these dudes out. That don't take away the fact that I can beat this dude. It don't take away from the fact that this dude know he can't beat me. Like, I don't care what he talk about when he got on, in this video today. I feel like, he only saying that because he got fights lined up. I mean, you get 2 fight days lined up, you could sit there and say whatever you want about somebody else that's irrelevant to the people that you fighting. I'm not on the list of the people that he's fighting. He started talking about me because of he got a fight. He got fights lined up. He know that he got 2 fights lined up, January, April. Tell him to have that same energy after that fight. After he fight Golden Girl Garcia, Tell him to have the same type of energy that he came on social media with today. Tell him to send the contract over, or we send the contract to him. However it go, tell him to fight me.
Man, there you go. Know what I'm saying? Athletic Mind. Salute, Brody. How you feeling? Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. Appreciate all y'all pulling up. Hopefully y'all all enjoying this interview, man, as we break this down. But yeah, like he said, man, tell Tank to fight me. You get what I'm saying? So, and again, to me, I'm all about perspective, right? So I'm gonna say this. Up until this point, all the trash talk that's been between them has been for nothing. Like it's just been entertainment, right? But at this point, the fact that this man is at 135 changes everything, because there is nothing besides some politics or ducking that's going to stop this man from getting in there with any and everybody that say they're a killer at 35. That's my honest viewpoint. I think Shakur is here to really try to make a statement. I think he's going to try to make a statement. I think he is going to make a statement with the first guy he get in there with at 35. You get what I'm saying? There's just no telling, man. So he really want all the smoke. He is becoming the smoke, and he ain't even get his first fight there yet. He want Pitbull. He wants ZEPEDA. He talking Tank. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that's acting like they want to fight, that's what he want to do. So he want to do whatever you want to do, and that's fight. But he really want to do it. You get what I'm saying? So this is refreshing. Like I said, all the other back and forth up until this point ain't been about nothing. It matters now because he's in the weight class where he can really do something about it. And I like what he said. He said, yo, Tank, you only saying what you're saying because you got 2 fights lined up. He said, keep that same energy after you get through them fights. Have that same energy, and we going to get to it. That's what you want. At this point, you can't do nothing more than what Shakur Stevenson is doing, trying to be great. And this is what I be saying to people, like, for the ones that was criticizing him, he need to take his fat ass up to 35. He is here now. And for some of y'all, not the family, but for the people that was hating, he going to beat some of y'all favorite fighters' ass. I'm telling you. There are plenty of people. I don't know if it's anybody in here that's the super fan of Williams and ZEPEDA, but if he get in there, he's going to beat somebody's favorite fighter ass. That's just what it is. Whoever like Pitbull, all the people, them extra 100,000, 100K followers that he got when he survived Tank Davis, like a lifetime story. You get what I'm saying? Them people are going to be disappointed if he get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Why? Because he is going to beat his ass, and I'm standing on that. I look. When it comes to my picks, when it comes to certain fighters, I'm either going to be real right or real wrong. In my honest opinion, Shakur is a generational talent. When he get in there with Williams ZEPEDA, he is going to dog him. He is going to beat him up more than you ever seen him get beat up in his career. I truly believe that. Jay Dixon, my bro, what's good with it? How you feeling, bro? Yes, sir. The smoke, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Sean, it's turning into smoke. He should be saying dab too. Yeah. But you know what? I think, and you're right, Crush. You're right. I think the only reason he didn't say Dev is because Dev ain't necessarily like the one that they got the back and forth with right now. This honestly takes the heat off Dev. He should be calling for all of them. But I will say this. I think his direction is realistic, like in terms of his opening fight there. And then he's saying, yo, Tank, if you want it, look, we could get it after you get through with your fights. But I can't wait to see how all this shake out. And I truly hope him separating from Floyd, if that's really what he did, is going to allow him to make all these fights, because it ain't no excuses for nobody. Ain't nobody safe. We not protecting nobody. I'm calling spades a spade. I'm holding people feet to the fire. I'm holding people accountable. Everybody better keep that same energy. Or I'm just calling it out right now. This is refreshing. I knew he was going to get here and be on it like this, and I'm glad to see it. And we seeing it faster than I thought we was going to see it. So I'm glad to see it, man. Flawless mentality, Dr. Mark. Salute, OG. How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping through. Aaliyah, he said, yeah, Johnny Q, like a lifetime story. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, surviving Tank Davis is like a stimulus package. Or you survive him, and it's all of a sudden you a superstar. Like, get your ass out of here, man. You ain't did nothing impressive since you survived Tank Davis, but knock out 2 people you were supposed to beat up. I'm not impressed. I'm never going to be impressed, bro. Like, and again, it's easy to want Tank Davis after you fought him half a fight with one hand and it come with a bag. Yeah, you willing to get in there with him because you really don't know what his full potential was, because he hurt his hand before he could truly lay hands on you the way he wanted to, man. So again, soon as Pitbull got ordered to fight somebody, he looked for an out. Immediately, he tried not to fight somebody. This dude is a sucker at the end of the day. And Williams ZEPEDA, the jury is still out on him. If he ducks Shakur Stevenson, the same goes for him. Because Shakur Stevenson don't have the luxury to sit up here and pick and choose, like, you know, out of the top guys. He want all of them. And I want anybody that don't agree with that to show me that he ain't willing to fight any and everybody. That's all I'm saying. And I think the way he going about it is realistic. If you say his name, he is on your bumper, and it ain't nothing stopping him from fighting you. And that's how I like to see it, man. And I ain't got no dog in the race, even though this is my fellow Jersey, and you know I rock with him heavy. I'm gonna still be unbiased. I'm gonna still call it straight down the middle. I just like this energy right here. I love the energy. Kurt, my bro, what's good with it? Kurt, how you feeling? Talking and not see facts, food for thought. Talking and not being disrespectful, man. That's key. That's key. You feel me, Dr. Mark, man? So at the end of the day, this is it's refreshing to hear, because you know he's serious, and you gotta at least give him that, because he showed you that in his career. He ain't showed you he's turning down no smoke, no fights from nobody. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to see all these dudes be great. And I think for them all to prove their level of greatness, they got to get in there with each other. And win, lose, or draw, it's still a level of greatness that you could display in a loss. People don't get that. A loss is not the end all be all, bro. It's really not. Not when you truly love boxing, it's not. One loss or even a couple of them is not the end all be all. If you losing fighting great fighters, you got my respect, and I will watch you again. It's still a level of greatness that you could display in the ring in a loss. It's possible. But at the same time, you got to be willing to do it. And they're getting to a point where people, and we're the consumer, we getting tired of just hearing these dudes talk and nobody is fighting. You get what I'm saying? So I'll say this. That's why I said I said this, remember, I don't know if people remember. I was saying this. Everybody done had they fight. Shakur Stevenson done had his last fight at 130. Tank done got his last rollie. He couldn't afford to fight another one of those. Remember, I said this. Dave Haney got Kambosos out the way twice. What is they talking about? They talking about him and Loma next. Do y'all see where I'll be going when I said just be a little bit more patient with these dudes? I know that it took a minute, but I think it's slowly moving in the right direction. Just follow me for a second. You got Shakur Stevenson, one of the best talents in boxing, just moved up to the division. That makes it way more dangerous. You get what I'm saying? 817, my bro, what's good with it? Makes it way more dangerous. You get what I'm saying? I respect Shakur. Doug Smoke at this point for Shakur will fight anybody 135s, but fight Tank and Devin and Tank. That's a fact, man. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? So it makes the division that much more dangerous. Now, why I said people just need to give it a second, just give it a second, give it a fight, because I said this. If Tank fight another Rolly type fighter, I'm on his ass. If he rematch CRUZ at this point, I'm on his ass for it. What did he do? He giving me Hector Garcia. I'm not mad at that. And Ryan Garcia on the back end, I'm not mad at that. That's why I said for people to be patient. If you truly love boxing, you know Ryan Garcia been deserved to take a nap. Y'all know that boy been sleepy for years calling Tank name. And Hector Garcia might be more of a threat than Ryan, because he showed to be a more quality fighter than Ryan up until this point. He's more proven than Ryan Garcia. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really be mad at those two fights. And like I said, be patient. For the people that's not really, impressed by the two Kambosos wins, cool. I'm with y'all. He a C-level fighter. Y'all not really impressed with him. Cool. He still was undefeated when Dad beat him the first time. Then he came back and did it again. Now he got Loma. Allegedly, it's supposed to be Loma next. So that's why I said for people to be patient, because I think we slowly starting to get the fights we want. But if people open their eyes a little bit more, they'll see that it's some validity to what I'm saying. Just look at what's going on. Ain't nobody really giving us the crap fights right now. From what we know, if everything goes according to what we hearing, we're going to see a lot of good fights, which is going to lead to more good fights. You get what I'm saying? That's where my mind is at. I'm trying to look at the glass half full on this one. Know what I'm saying? So again, man, being patient is something that we've been in a long time in this boxing. And I think right now with this dude making his way there, things got to shake. That put pressure on the rest of the division. You get what I'm saying? So people got to get in there and fight. It ain't no more. It's no more ducking and dodging. He's here now. Yeah, I asked for him to get up there. Said he took a while. I agree. He took a minute to get there. Now we're gonna see what's going on at 35. I ain't no boogeyman. I'm just ready to see all these dudes mix it up. Any quality fights at 35 is what I want to see for the remainder of the time that I watch boxing. I don't want no crap fights if you are a top fighter in the sport of boxing. You should be challenging yourself accordingly, and that just goes for everybody across the board. And they understand it. He got the memo. You see Shakur come in, he calling for the smoke. He ain't biting his tongue. He letting you know, whoever it is, Tank, you don't want to get in there with me. You get what I'm saying? ZEPEDA, do you want it? Pitbull, I know you don't want it. Like, that's the energy. And tell me who called his bluff. This is why I like this kid so much. It ain't because he just from Jersey. It ain't that. Look at his attitude. He been to smoke since he been in boxing. This dude been to smoke, calling for the best. He been the best. He been one of the best since he been in the sport. That's the crazy part. So we gonna get through the rest of this, man. Loss doesn't mean anything because you can always run it back. It's a fact, bro. Or you can always win the next time out. You get what I'm saying, bro? Be listening in. Shovel the damn hat for the snow. All right, bro. Brody, appreciate you. A1, be safe out there, Brody. But yeah, man, we're going to get through this. But I'm just saying, man, I just had to make that point. This is refreshing. This is what you want to hear. And you know he going to stand on everything he's saying. You know he is, because that's all he's done. He ain't flip-flop. You can't find it nowhere. Ain't no ducking. You can't say he avoided nobody. I ain't trying to hear none of that. That dude willing to fight everybody. And that's why this is going to always be one of my favorite fighters. But even if he do something that's sus, I will call it out because I'm a realist. You get what I'm saying? He missed weight. I made my video immediately and called him out. But at the same time, what was refreshing to hear is not only did I hold him accountable, he held himself accountable. You get what I'm saying? This is a different type of fighter. You don't have too many Shakur Stevensons in the sport right now. I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling you, man, he said he been a diamond his whole career. And I agree with him, man. I really do. I think that's exactly what he been. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. We're going to get through this.
If he really feel that, and then even with the sparring, like this dude is cap. This dude is a liar. This dude going social media lying. Like, dude, what did you ever do to me in sparring? I mean, Richardson, somebody that beat with him. Ask him. Go ask him. He was there for every sparring session we had. He never cracked me. I mean, maybe he landed a good shot, but never did I feel a shot. Never did he buzz me. Never did he hurt me. I landed good shots on him too. So I'm confused on.
Big Texas, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you for stopping through, man. Y'all smash on that like button. And you know what? I'm going to just say this. We all free to interpret the information, process it, and digest it however we will, make of it with whatever we will. But I really feel like this man is being very honest about what he's saying right now, y'all. I really don't see a lot of cap in this young kid, as the young kids say. I don't see him as, look at his face when he's saying what he's saying. I ain't saying anybody could look serious, but I just feel it. You ain't got to be in the room with me for me to recognize your energy, man. I don't think this dude lying.
This dude is a liar. This dude going social media lying. Like, dude, what did you ever do to me in sparring? I mean, Richardson, somebody that beat with him. Ask him. Go ask him. He was there for every sparring session we had.
Tougher fight.
He never cracked me.
And Ryan is a higher profile
maybe
fight.
He landed
That's why
a good
it's a
shot,
win-win
but never
for Tank.
did I feel a shot.
My bad. That's why it's a win-win for Tank, because I said it before. Hector has the skill set that Ryan doesn't have, and Ryan has the popularity that Hector doesn't have. So he's getting it like a, you know what I mean? He getting it in both. He all right with Hector. He gonna get a quality fighter for sure in terms of skill set and being more proven. And Ryan, you gonna get a guy that's very popular with some skill that he dealing with, and with the size dimensions and the things that he brings to the ring, there are some potential dangers there. But at the end of the day, skills pay the bills. But when Tank is giving you more of what you want if you being realistic. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Never did he buzz me. Never did he hurt me. I landed good shots on him too. So I'm confused on what he talking about. He cracked me. Like he coming up. He making up stuff right now. Like that dude, that dude get to feeling himself and feeling like he's something that he's not. And to the world, he look like a killer. But I can't wait. I'm gonna expose him. I'm gonna expose him. I promise you, I'm gonna expose him. Watch. I'm gonna be the person to expose him. I'm gonna be the person that he going there. He not gonna knock out. He not gonna hurt. He got to go 12 rounds with somebody, and somebody gonna be beating him. He ain't gonna like that shit. That shit gonna mess with his heart. That shit gonna fuck with his head. Watch.
Yo, it's crazy.
You talking that talk. Man, look, man, Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good with it, my Brody, bro? How you feeling, man? I want him to start with ZEPEDA. Me too, Thrill. I love to see it. I love to see him start right there with you know what I mean, William ZEPEDA. After all, he do want the smoke. He is calling for it. You get what I'm saying? They don't got no reason why. You get what I'm saying? You know what? And that's a good question, Chop. And I'm gonna be as honest as as I always am. I'm gonna be as real. I'm gonna be as real as I can. The only thing that disappointed me out Shakur is he missed weight. Yeah. And he wanted to move up to 135 for immediate title shot. Yeah. Me too. The boxer's mine. Me too, bro. Me too. And it's one of my favorite fighters, so I had to get on him. But it was refreshing to see him hold himself accountable. He said, "I signed the contract. I should have made the weight. Period." So that also was refreshing. But yeah, Chop, to your question. And this is honest as I could be, because with all the things that I said, and look, I look for the same energy that I seen in Tank eyes when Tank was saying what he was saying. I believed him. Devin Haney said what he said. I believed him. Shakur Stevenson said what he said. I believe him. And you know why? Do I believe all these dudes? And I know that might sound crazy, but just bear with me for a second. I believe all of these guys because I truly wholeheartedly believe that their interpretation of what happened or what took place is different, depending on the fighter. All right, and what I'm saying, just follow me for a second. Right now, if I was able to get in touch with Tank Davis and have him come on this panel, and I asked him, when you sparred Shakur and when you spar Haney, who got the best of the work? More than likely, what would he tell me? He did, right? Bet. Cool, no problem. I can't tell him what his experiences is. You get where I'm going with that? Next. Say, I could get that boy from Jersey up on the panel, Shakur Stevenson, and I ask him, hey, Core, you ain't got to go into details, but, who got the better of the work out of Dev, you and Dev, and you and Tank? He more than likely going to say him, right? Bet, no problem. I can't tell that man what his experiences is. Next up, if I could get that bad man, that undisputed 24-year-old of the lightweight division up on the panel and ask him, hey, Dad, man, when you spar Shakur and when you spar Tank, who got the better of the work? What is he going to tell me? He going to tell me him. So at the end of the day, they all ain't saying nothing that the other one ain't saying. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, there is a level of genuine that Shakur Stevenson is displaying because he's willing to even admit, yeah, of course, you probably caught me with some good shots, but you ain't hurt me. So in Tank mind, Tank could them same good shots. Tank could have felt like, yo, I cracked his ass. In Tank's mind, because he's so good defensively, cracking him good is a win in Tank's mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? But Shakur, he like, this is boxing and you get hit. As long as you didn't hurt me, it's a win for me. Tank looking at it, as long as I hit you with a good shot and you got this good defense, that's a win mentally for me. That's a small gain. You get where I'm going with that? So at the end of the day, good question, Chop. And I hope I made as much sense of that as I possibly could. I truly think from all of their perspectives, they're telling what they truly believe to be the truth. And I can't say it any differently because they all have their versions of what's the truth. The only difference would be I would have to be there to physically see these sparring sessions to see what my assessment would be. And how you know this is a real thing, how you know I'm making sense in terms of their perspective, because I guarantee you, if all of us that's in the chat right now was able to see each of these guys spar each other, I guarantee you, once I went live the next day after we seen all of these dudes spar each other, we'll all have different interpretations of what happened in the sparring. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm going to be as honest as possible when I tell y'all I honestly think they all was telling some level of the truth. They're telling what their version of the truth is, and who am I to tell them differently? But like I said, I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar if we all got an opportunity to see each of these sparring sessions, a lot of us will have some of the similar things to say, and a lot of us will have something different to say. There's no way all 30 plus of us will go and have exactly the same takeaways if we seen these dudes spar. You get what I'm saying? So the same goes for them. In their mind, you get what I'm saying? If I'm able to take a Tank shot, that's a mental win for me. And I'm hitting them with some good shots of my own. So that's more confidence. You get what I'm saying? On Shakur's end. Tank, if I'm able to hit this defensive wizard and crack him a few good times, I might ain't knock him out, but I hit him. I got the, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? And he do got headgear on. These are big 14, 16 ounce gloves, whatever it is they got on. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's personal gains that I think each of these guys took away from sparring one another. You get what I'm saying? And that's as honest as I could be with it. I ain't got no dog in the race. I ain't being biased. I ain't leaning too much toward one fighter. That's just real as it could be, yo. You know what I'm saying? T, my Brody, aka the motivation. What's good with it, T? How you feeling, my bro? Tank Team saying he knocked Shakur teeth out, though, somebody gassing. But you get what I'm saying? Tank ain't even going that far. He just saying I cracked both of them. Shakur just admitted he cracked him, but Tank ain't saying he hurt him. He's saying I cracked both of them. Sometimes we take the words out of context. You don't got to take what Tank said so serious, so literal. He could just say he cracked. You just heard him say, yeah, well, he hit me with a good shot, but it ain't nothing that hurt him. But still, the Tank ain't really say it's his team saying it. So when you focus on exactly what the fighters are saying, I think they being honest. You get what I'm saying? Because I really truly think they're telling their version of what they feel like the truth is. You get what I'm saying? That's as honest as I could be about it. AJ64, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Barbara D, salute to the queen. How you feeling? Good evening to the queen. How you feeling? That's fair. That's true. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. DP, Bill Haney won money off the sparring. And yeah, he did. He said that. He said that. He did. Someone doesn't want the tape released. Ellie said he not releasing it, y'all. Ellie said he ain't letting it go. He's going to be free in an hour. You talking about me, T? Hour or so? Yeah. You already know. You need to hit me behind the scenes. Skywalker, my bro, what's good with it? Yeah. Just hit me if you need to, bro. I don't know if they're going to send paperwork and fight. Sparring is just the one guy could be fully in camp, ready for a fight, and the other one could be day one. The truth will be fight night. Man, AJ, you couldn't be more right, bro. That's 1,000,000% the truth. That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth, bro. And again, I hope y'all was hearing what I was saying in terms of how I broke down, who's lying. I don't think none of the dudes are lying. I think they all telling what their version of the truth is. And like I said, just not to beat a dead horse, but you heard him just admit to getting hit at least with some good shots, but he landed some good shots of his own. That's a small victory that Shakur could take with him. I took a Tank shot and I landed some good ones. Tank could be like, you know what I mean? I ain't knock him out, I ain't drop him. But I did land some good shots on this defensive wizard. You get what I'm saying? So I did crack him. You get what I'm saying? So, nah, it's all good, Brody. Yeah, I got you. Definitely. So, at the end of the day, I think that's what it all is. And I think if y'all get what I'm saying, if I had the opportunity to individually ask all these dudes who got the better of the work in their minds, they would all probably think they got the better of the work. But if we all got to see their sparring, we all would probably have different takeaways as to what actually took place. And that's just being fair. That's why you have multiple judges, and that's why people see different things. You get what I'm saying? So they experience different things. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I believe all of them, to be honest, yo. I believe all of them. Word up, guys. Just what it is. I think the Ellie doing the right thing. Me too, Kurt. I feel good. Thanks for asking, man. That's good to hear, Queen. I'm glad you're feeling good, man. Much appreciation. Appreciate you stopping through, supporting as always. Yeah, Kurt, but I agree with you, bro. I think Ellie doing the right thing too, because there ain't no need to add that fuel to it. Because that's not going to still tell a story. The real story is going to be in what's going to happen when y'all get in the ring. In Conquest 2, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you sliding through, man. And you feel like you got the best of the so-called best player. The person ego will go often did not highlight certain aspects. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. Facts, bro. Love to see that video, man. Hey, appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you, man. Ellie need to release that. I get Ellie releases all the other stuff, but I get why he wouldn't do that because whatever way that the masses would lean, it would look like he had something to do with it. And I don't think he want to put himself, and this is my opinion. I don't think he want to put himself at odds with anybody by looking like he tried to out one or the other by releasing it. You get what I'm saying? Because regardless of what they say, somebody might feel some type of way. They might not admit it to us, but then the next thing you know, he might ruin a relationship or something like that. And I think that's what Ellie is considering, not ruin a relationship by not releasing some sparring footage. Y'all give me 2 seconds. My daughter got the heat on hell, man. I'm about to die. Oh, God. I'm definitely, oh man, my bad, y'all. Y'all smash that like button for you, bro. I'm definitely convinced that the heat wasn't even on the temperature at this point. It definitely probably said hell on the thermometer at this point, because it's no way it was supposed to be that hot right now. Man, my ears is hot. Man, but yeah, Ellie got to protect his relationships with all of them. Yeah, man, that's just fair to him. Why ruin a relationship for somebody's ego to satisfy some people that just want to see the drama? Like, even though we ain't wrong for wanting to see it, because none of us are wrong for wanting to see it. Because if they're not wrong for talking about it, we definitely not wrong for wanting to see it. But I'm not mad at it, not seeing it. To be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you, I mean, maybe if I had my choice to see it by myself, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I'm cool with not seeing it at the same time. I don't care. Like, I'm absolutely cool with not, you know what I mean, not seeing it at all. I just don't care. So, but again, man, I rock with all these fighters, man. And again, I think I hopefully I explained that as clearly as I could in terms of what I believe took place in all these dudes' situations. I believe they all feel like they had their version of what success is to them. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but we're going to get through the rest of this.
Go ahead.
Nah, you good. You good.
No, I was just going to say it's crazy that just everything that you just said about the sparring. I mean, I don't, I'm not going to get into a bunch of details. I know what happens in sparring stays in sparring and whatnot, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, I don't know. Y'all younger generation, you're a little different though. You know what I'm saying? So maybe,
yeah.
Maybe that rule has changed, right?
I watched the OGs.
What's good, Canelo?
I know how to move. I watched the OGs before me. My OGs or the people that I seen, they don't do stuff like that. So why would I do that?
Right.
Only reason why I'm speaking on the sparring now is because he brought it up.
Facts. Right. No. I didn't. Obviously, you're responding to it, but having said that, just hearing some of the stuff that
like button for you, bro.
You've said about the sparring session, like it's kind of funny because Devin and Bill say the same thing about their sparring session with him. They kind of, obviously they responded.
See, real quick, just to stop it right there. Kirk Douglas, salute my bro. How you feeling? Look what dude is saying. They're saying the same thing in their sparring. So that's just adding more, validity to what I'm saying. Like, they all gonna say that they had their version of success. Because what is Tank and his team gonna say? They had the upper hand. What is Devin Haney and his dad gonna say? They got the upper hand. What is Shakur and his team gonna say? They got the upper hand. So we know what it is. It's egos. At the end of the day, what's really gonna count is when it's time to get in that ring, who's willing to get in there and who not. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
To the same interview that he did, and they say the exact same thing. Like what is he talking about? He cracked us. Like that's not how it went down. So,
by the way, I did hear that
again without getting into the details of the actual sparring. Like,
I did.
If I was just on the outside looking in, it sounds like there was good work between both sides, and for the most part, the ones who were the better boxers, meaning yourself and Devin, it sounds like y'all were kind of frustrating Tank in those sparring sessions. Like, would that be fair to say?
Nah, I wouldn't even do that. I ain't even that type of person. Like,
listen to this dude again, man. Again, this is why, y'all, I don't have no problem telling you who some of my favorite fighters are, because I know not to allow that to, interfere with how I assess them and how I call a spade a spade. If they do something that requires me to hold them accountable and call them out for it, I'm going to do it. But do you hear what this man is saying? They asking him about, would you say that you frustrated him in sparring? Would you say that? Listen to what he's saying, bro. Listen to what he's saying. And you tell me you can't appreciate Shakur, man. Listen to what he's saying.
If I was just on the outside looking in, it sounds like there was good work between both sides, and for the most part, the ones who were the better boxers, meaning yourself and Devin, it sounds like y'all were kind of frustrating.
Look what he's trying to do, y'all. He tried to coach him. Listen to what he just tried to do, y'all. He did it real slick. He just tried to say, well, I would say that it was sparring. It was good sparring on both ends, but I think it's safe to say that if, that both of the guys that could box better, which is yourself and Devin, were frustrating him. Is it safe to say? Like, you see how he tried to Shakur is a very intelligent fighter, man. I appreciate this dude for so many different reasons, y'all. Look at the way he just tried to coach him into saying something that he wasn't going to say, and he didn't take the bait. Look how he just tried to do it, bro. He's tried to slip it in there. Yeah, the sparring was good on both ends, but is it safe to say for the most part that the better boxer, meaning yourself, what are you going off to prove that they're the better boxer than him? What are you going off? Because they all still undefeated. So what are you going off? And they both got more fights than Shakur. So again, what is he really going off? Get what I'm saying? Now I understand we could look at skills, but at the end of the day, what could we really say? How could we? Shakur just said it. How could we? Any of us say they the best if ain't none of them fought each other? You get what I'm saying? So it's safe to say, like, how could you just call them the better boxers? Who said that? What deemed them automatically the better boxer? Come on, man. Knock it off, buddy. And I ain't even mad at him for doing this because he tried to get it. He tried to get in where he fit in. He slipped it in there.
Like, what is he talking about? He cracked us. Like, that's not how it went down. So, I mean, again, without getting into the details of the actual sparring, like,
look how he tried to say it without getting into. Look how slick he just tried to be, y'all. Without getting into the details of the sparring, it's safe to say that it was good work on both sides. But isn't it safe to say, for the most part, that the better boxers was frustrating Tank? Come on, man. Come on, you try to add your own details in there, bro. Shakur just ain't take the bait because he ain't no clown. How could you not root for him? You don't gotta like his style. How could you not root for the energy that he exudes in the sport of boxing? How is this not something that you want to see in a fighter that you represent or that you rock with? How is that not something you want to see? Tell me, at what point did he handle this situation like a sucker? He ain't come up here in front for nobody. He ain't come up here and bash nobody. He ain't reveal no sparring. You know what I mean? No details of the sparring. He was as solid is. This is exactly why I appreciate the energy that this young man brings to the sport, man. And Devin Haney got a lot of the same qualities and a lot of the same energy as well. Fate, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Facts 817. He genuine, man. Shakur, a real one, man. Ashley's Corner, salute to the queen. How you feeling, Ash? Appreciate you stopping through. Mr. Mechanical, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? But yeah, man, so just tell me, man. But look how he tried to bait them in to try to say they frustrated Tank. Like, I'm going to run it back one more time and just let it be. But look how slick he tried to be. And I'm not even mad at him, y'all, because he doing his job. It's up to Shakur to catch those little curveballs. And he caught this one and dealt with it and answered it the right way. Man, I appreciated this, man.
And Bill say the same thing about their sparring session with him. They kind of, obviously they responded to the same interview that he did. And, they say the exact same thing. Like, what is he talking about? He cracked us. Like, that's not how it went down. So, I mean, again, without getting into the details of the actual sparring, like, if I was just on the outside looking in, it sounds like there was good work between both sides. And for the most part, the ones who were the better boxers, meaning yourself and Devin, it sounds like y'all were kind of frustrating Tank in those sparring sessions. Like, is that would that be fair to say?
Nah, I wouldn't even do that. I ain't even that type of person. Like, at the end of the day, he could say whatever he want, but I'm a real person. I ain't gonna act like I was just frustrating him.
Talk to him.
But
talk to him.
I will say this: if it was a fight, I won clearly. I won. It wasn't even no.
How you feeling, Jet?
If I was just on the outside looking in, it sounds like there was good work.
I just want to see
both sides.
This is how a young king's supposed to handle himself.
For the most part, the ones who were the better boxers, meaning yourself and Devin, it sounds like y'all were kind of frustrating Tank in those sparring sessions. Like, would that be fair to say?
Nah, I wouldn't even do that. I ain't even that type of person. Like, at the end of the day, he could say whatever he want, but I'm a real person. I ain't gonna act like I was just frustrating him. But I will say this: if it was a fight, I won clearly. I won. It wasn't even it ain't no debate. If it was a fight, if we being real, like, I feel like I made him change his style up. In the ring, I turned him to a boxer when he sparring me. I feel like at first he wanted to be aggressive and come forward, and he couldn't do that. So he turned to a boxer, and it was good
And just to stop him there, this is exactly why, y'all, iron sharpens iron. The fact that Tank added something to his style, we got to be able to process what he's saying. He gonna say it the way he feel like it is. I made him change his style. But is Tank changing from being just aggressive, come forward power puncher to adding more patience and using more of his natural boxing gifts? Did that make him a lesser fighter or a better fighter? Do you see why iron sharpens iron? Tank walked away from these sparring sessions a better fighter because of that, especially if you could say he switched up his style. And I don't say he switched it up altogether. He just made some tweaks, and he already used the skills that he already got. And that's why you see Tank Davis is as dangerous as what he is, because show me a time that he been scared to get to work. Every time you hear a fighter in or around the weight class, it's Tank Davis got in there with him. And that's the same thing you could say for Shakur and Dev. Them dudes get the smoke. They all talented, yo. That's why I can't wait to see him get in the ring. I just understand not to take nothing that they are saying to each other personal. I support all of them. I don't care if long as they ain't hitting each other below the belt, I'm cool. If they keep it boxing, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear personal low blows. I don't want to hear about people personal life. I don't care about none of that. If y'all talking trash in this amongst the sport, and it's in the confines of the ring, I'm all for it, especially if it result into a fight. And I think at this point, with him entering 35, they on a collision course, man. And I don't care what nobody say. Shakur ain't never ducked no smoke. I don't think Tank is going to duck no smoke. That's me being honest. I don't think Dev going to duck no smoke. That's just me. Y'all might disagree with me. I don't think these dudes are ducks. I just think once they remove politics out their way, we're going to see the fights we need to see. Straight like that. That's my feelings on it. When they get politics out of their situations, then we're going to see the fights, because there's no way nobody's going to convince me that either of these three young men are scared to fight somebody and they spent their whole life doing this. I just don't agree with that. No, they in it to be the best, and I hope that they prove me right by getting in there with each other when those opportunities truly present themselves, not just when they talk crazy or not when they just go back and forth. Now that and I said this before, all the back and forth that they shared throughout the years, the little mile back and forth the shots they took at each other, you could throw all that out the window. From the moment that he made an announcement that he's going to 35, everything he say is going on record. I'm paying attention to it, and I'm taking notes. All of this is going to be taken, I'm paying attention to it. I'm going to remember everything he said, and I'm going to see, since he moved to 135 pounds, is he moving how he's supposed to? And I could bet all of y'all in this chat that if he is not moving how he's supposed to, I'm going to call him out. But I'm going to do it without tearing him down as a fighter, but I am going to call it out. But at the same time, I know he's going to prove me right, because that's all he did since he been in the sport, is prove that the dude want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Going to a place, a custom bet. If Tank fights Devin or Shakur, that he bites the dust with one of their ears, all Mike Tyson style. He's stupid, bro. Man, Shakur didn't know this. Tank during sparring, always there to learn you. He is known to lose sparring just so he can get the T on you. And again, Ghost, that's why iron sharpens iron, bro. That's why. And Tank, and again, to me, Tank, like, I ain't saying he ain't never want to prove nothing, but I think when Tank is in there with a certain level of fighter, he wants to take from them. Like, he wants to learn. When it's somebody that he know can't rock with him, he just go in there and blast them out. Just think about what I'm saying and tell me if I'm wrong. If Tank is in there with inferior talent, it's a certain way he treats them. You get what I'm saying? He whoop on their ass. I'm pretty sure he was patient and calculated against Shakur and Devin Haney. I'm pretty sure of that. You get what I'm saying? Because he know, all right, these dudes got something different to bring to the table. So it would be smart for me to take and learn, you get what I'm saying, and pick up things than try to go in there and blast them out. A guy that's not on his level, he ain't got really nothing to take away from that sparring other than just staying sharp and beating his ass. You get what I'm saying? Tell me if that don't make sense. Grind Hard Sports Nation, salute, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up. Shakur took away what Tank did best. When I hit LA on the 10th, I'm grabbing some Tyson Airs. yeah, some of the gummies, bro. Some of the gummies. We can get through this though, y'all.
Good work. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him as a fighter. But at the end of the day, he lying. He know he can't beat me. When it comes down to that sparring, I felt like I did my thing. I felt like I did what I was supposed to do. I came and did what I was supposed to do. Actually, after the first time we sparred, because I'm a real person and I keep everything 100. After the
He was
first
on his
time we
ass.
sparred,
Tank
he sparred Richardson first.
Tank was on his ass that first one.
And he put me in second. He came up to me after the sparring. He's like, yo, I never put you in second no more. Like, I never put you in second. And then from there on, every time we spar, he'll put me in first. And
just to stop them there. Again, the things that these fighters say when we as consumers of the sport and supporters of the sport, when we stop taking what they say so personal and start like opening your mind to what he's saying, he just giving you his take on how he feel about the situation. It's not to say he ain't trying to slight Tank. I feel like I did my thing. If Tank come up to him and say, yo, I ain't putting you in second no more, don't you think that makes Tank a smarter fighter because he got in there with Richardson Hitchens and Shakur Stevenson, and he went up, the fact that he went up to him and said, yo, I ain't putting you in second, that's not a bad thing. That's Tank being smart. I know no slight to Richardson Hitchens, but I'm pretty sure he was like, yo, you bring more to the table than him. I'm putting you in first. You get what I'm saying? It just makes sense. This is what makes Tank a smart guy. That's not, some people will hear that and be like, look at, nah, that's not a bad thing. Tank recognized talent. That's only going to make you a greater fighter. When you are able to recognize greatness in another fighter, you are able, especially if you fighting that fighter, you are able to prepare for said greatness. When you slight a fighter and you don't give them they just due, you going to go in the gym and you going to prepare that way. You get what I'm saying? That's how people underestimate and overlook people. The difference between Shakur Stevenson, to me, is Devin Haney as well, and Tank. They see greatness in each other. I don't care how they feel about each other. They all know each other could fight. They all know that they some of each other's toughest tests. And I wish I had the clip, because y'all know I'm the clip master. And I think I might have one where they ask Shakur who would be his biggest fights at 35, man. So it ain't no slight to Tank. That's why he was very, like, I think, genuine in how he responded. It was no diss in the Tank. He just feel like he could beat him. What is Tank gonna feel like? He can beat him because he's supposed to feel like that. Until Shakur show Tank he can't beat him, or vice versa, they supposed to say they could beat each other, man. They supposed to. So that's why I'm just on a different side of it. I interpret information different than people. Too many people be picking sides of the fighters. It's weird, bro. It's sports. These dudes is talking crazy. Then y'all just see them dudes taking a picture. You get what I'm saying? After Tank knocked out Rolly. Because they have mutual respect for each other, but they're competitors at the same time. They want to win. They got egos, confidence, and they ain't backing down. And that's what you want to see, because I think that's going to lead to a fight. Get them politics out the way and let these kings fight, because I ain't going to believe until I see it definitively that any of these dudes is ducks. And that's all I'm saying. But we're going to get through this. And again, salute the Fight Hype. Salute to Shakur Stevenson for handling this 21-minute interview like a G and getting through it, y'all. This is how you supposed to get through something, man. He ain't answer no funny stuff. He ain't slight Tank. He ain't shit on him. This is how you supposed to talk to the people, man.
Instead of him like being in that
got the red light on. Oh yeah, red light special, ass.
People out.
Sparring don't mean
to a boxer.
Practice.
Like, he
that's
turned
a fact.
to
Block 15.
Somebody who's more so defensive.
My bad, especially when it's Tank, and I know he's in there to learn. And again, this is just my honest assessment. Just think about it, y'all. When we see these sparring footages of Tank blasting these people out in sparring, we know it's usually somebody that ain't on his level. That's why he gonna deal with them like that. But when it's elite level sparring, those are the sparring sessions we don't see, and for good reasoning. Again, it's very smart. He's not gonna let you see. You get what I'm saying? What you don't need to see. I'm gonna let you see what I want you to see, and it's been like that. That's why we don't never see none of these alleged high level sparring matches, because they don't want us to. We ain't supposed to see them, and I'm cool with not ever seeing them. But what I won't be cool with is if none of these dudes ever fight each other. I'm gonna be pissed off about that, because I want to see these dudes fight each other. They have to. But we're gonna get through this. Tank a few years older than both of them. That's why he's making the moves. That's a fact too. Mr. Mechanical. That's a fact, bro. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button.
And that shit don't work either. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say that I was just frustrated him. I'm gonna say it was good work on both ends.
Right.
But he need to put some respect on my name. The same way I just put respect on his name, he need to put some respect on my name, because I'm a bad motherfucker, and he know that.
See, and just to stop him right there, man, just to stop him right there, it may have seemed like when Tank said, yo, I cracked both of them. You got to understand the situation, the circumstances. You got somebody up there telling him that these people will beat him. So he responded the way he would in the moment. And he responded the way he felt. It was an honest reaction. You ain't have to like it, but it was real. He always gave Shakur his respect. One thing, they can't fool me. These dudes, I'm not everybody else. These two dudes can't fool me. When it comes to them, they mutually have respect for each other, and they both know that they are a threat. And like I said, I think I got the clip where they asked who you think your biggest fighter be, and he said Tank. So if I don't know what I'm talking about, why is he saying Tank Davis would be his biggest fight if they ain't got no mutual respect? Because he know what Tank bring to the table. He know Tank can shut your lights out. He know what time it is. And he know as perfect as he be in fights, he going to have to be even better than that against Tank. And that's me being one of the biggest Shakur Stevenson supporters. But I just call a spade a spade. This dude is a generational talent. And I believe when these dudes get in the ring, we going to really get our money's worth. Ricky Williams, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? He said, listen, listen. Aaron isn't making any of these fights until Loma gets his retirement check for the Tank of Shakur. Yeah, I can see it. The sounds of it do. I don't think they're ever going to fight Shakur moving up. Tank moving up. They're going to move up. I don't think they all going to move up like that. We're going to see. And yeah, in facts, Rick. Facts. We're seeing sparring footage and need them to fight. Trail talk. Facts, bro. We just need the fights. Shakur can move up too. He big. Yeah, facts. No, Rick. Nah. And again, I'm coming from a place of optimism, y'all. I believe we can get these fights. I believe politics out the way in the right situations. I believe these fights can happen. I want to look at the glass half full. You get what I'm saying? That's a choice for me. Like some people choose to look at it the other way around, half empty. I'm looking at it like at the end of the day, as long as these dudes are healthy and within the same like weight class, the fights can happen. As long as they are in the sport, the fights can happen. Politics aside, though, get that out the way and we can see real fights, man. That's all I'm saying. And I just like the fact that he ain't diss Tank. Again, he going to talk his little bit. He just want the respect that he gave Tank at the end of the day. But again, the position Tank is in, you got all these people watching. He ain't about to let nobody come up there and talk about who you think could beat him. He going to talk his talk as he was supposed to. The same way Shakur Stevenson kind of talked his talk. He just did it differently. You get what I'm saying? They talk. I don't have a problem with nothing. I don't have a problem with Devin Haney tweeting. I don't have a problem with none of it because right now, this is the first time, y'all, since anything, they all in the same weight class right now. How long that's going to remain like that, that's another question for another day. But right now, they all in the same weight class so everything is possible. Everything. Catch weight fights, going up to 140, all that. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Ain't nobody safe. Everybody could fight. I rock with all these fighters. I want to see them all fight each other. It's the only way we're going to get the fights we're supposed to get. I'm going to play this last bit, and we're going to get up out of this interview.
I imagine at some point, Tank's probably going to fire off at you on Twitter again or what, and then maybe delete the tweets after. But, like, are you still going to entertain? Are you putting this to – are you just done even dealing with Tank unless a contract's being sent or what?
Slighting Shakur.
Nah, fuck all that social media shit. I'm with that real shit now. Like, I think today, even like with today, I feel like I was tripping as a person because I know, but I done matured in the last couple of years. I done matured like way past what I was on today. I think that the fact that he just lied, it kind of got me turned up to a certain level where I wasn't even supposed to even let that goofy ass nigga get to me.
And again, y'all, what he's calling a lie, remember what I said earlier, it's just Tank's interpretation of what happened. And again, to add validity to what I'm saying, Tank said I cracked both of them. I cracked them. He just said he got hit with some good shots. Tank ain't really say nothing outside of that. Just think about it, yo, but it's in the heat of the moment and they're competitive. So they want to make sure on the up and up that they giving each other that mutual respect. Shakur, like, hold on, man. You know what I mean? I ain't about to say I frustrated you and did all that in sparring, but I feel like I did my thing. You know what I mean? And you better put some respect on my name the same way I do yours. People got to stop like twisting words and trying to make more of it than what it really is. They competitors, I'm glad they responded this way. Anything less, I will be questioning both of them. I'm glad they talking like this because they better, especially when that heat is on. But again, when it's time to actually fight, they better be willing to do it too. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, and which I truly believe, like I said earlier, I believe all these dudes would be willing to get in there with each other. Let me get through this last part, y'all, and we done with this.
I was supposed to keep being myself and
as just his opinion.
maturing
It's just
and
his
being a better
interpretation
person.
of what happened.
Even with today, like I feel like even with today, I was tweaked out, and I could take that on myself too. But
look at him. Self-accountability. The man said he was tweaked out too. He said self-accountability. This is all we all talk self-accountability, right? Look at him. He's saying he tweaked out too. He should have chilled a little bit. Shouldn't even let him get him out of character. Because at the end of the day, they mutually respect each other. And I know that's what it go back to. That's why he shouldn't even let nothing. Don't let social media cause a fake rip to sell the fight. The fight will sell itself. Everybody in boxing that been keeping up with boxing know what you getting with Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. That fight will sell itself. You don't have to do it with fake beef. They don't dislike each other. You hear what this man said? He got a mutual respect for Tank Davis. Get out of here. This is sports. This is not the streets. Pick a side. That's weak. Whoever think like that, that's weak. This is sports. It ain't no picking sides. And salute to Ash, because if I'm remembering, the Queen said we don't pick sides, we pick winners. And I remember that in one of her videos, and I've been saying it ever since. And it ain't no side picking, man. You want to hear these dudes talk, they talk, man. This is what you want to hear. This dude taking self-accountability for talking his little bit of crazy. He was supposed to talk it. Case of Boy, what's good with it, damn it, man? Appreciate you stopping through.
Turned up to a certain level where I wasn't even supposed to even let that goofy ass nigga get to me. I was supposed to keep being myself and maturing and being a better person. So even with today, like I feel like even with today, I was tweaked out, and I could take that on myself too. But I ain't going back and forth on that social media shit. Like I'm gonna call his name after my fights. I'm gonna let it be known that I want to fight him. That's what I am gonna do. Like I ain't ducking away from that. But other than that, I ain't got shit else to say. If he got something to say, let him say that shit. I don't give a fuck. Tell him prove that shit.
Yeah, he called me goofy.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
the competitor.
Shit. That's what's up. Well, Hope, I'm not gonna keep you. I know you got to get into the gym. Everybody's trying to pull you in there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, ZEPEDA.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you want to fight.
And if not, go ahead.
No, I think that dude is a solid fighter, though. I don't take nothing away from him. His style is he throw a lot of punches. Like even with Valdez, I don't think Valdez threw as many punches as ZEPEDA, but I just feel like I'm on a whole different level. So he getting there with me, it's just gonna be bad.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably not going to throw as many punches when he gets in with you too, just like Valdez.
Fire up under his ass.
We'll see what happens.
True
Hopefully that fight happens. If it's not ZEPEDA, are you still kind of expecting to get in, like, I don't know, first quarter of 2023?
Yeah, we really running down a list basically. I feel like I'm the the number 4 or the number 3 guy? It may be Isaac Cruz number 2, and I may be number 3. And ZEPEDA is number 4. If Isaac turn it down, then ZEPEDA turn it down. The next in line will be Cambosis.
To the family in the building.
And I don't think he got nothing to lose, so he probably ain't gonna turn it down.
Well, y'all smashed that like.
You don't think so? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cambosis might turn that fight down. I don't know if he wants to. I mean, he just. He was just in twice with Devin.
Yeah. I think with everything that just happened to him, though, I feel like
he ain't taking that fight.
That would be his only opportunity, like the only place to go. I don't think nobody else would even be a big fight for him, as far as money wise. Like money wise, I feel like he would want to get in there with me. So I would think he would set the fight. If not, I think it's some Japanese guy. I don't know his name. I never seen him fight, but it's a Japanese guy behind him. I don't know his name though.
I bet it's going to be the Japanese. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think, Cambosis is a warrior, and I do think, what I'm saying, if the money's right, I do think
the blasphemy, Rose, the blasphemy.
Take that, but I don't know if I'd advise him to take that.
What up, bro?
So
yeah, we're just going down the list though. Whoever say yes is who we get in the ring with. A lot of people saying no, so we're gonna go down the list, and whoever is there, we fighting. I'm just trying to get my opportunity at the big fight.
Yeah. We
That's
hear you.
What's up. That's what's up.
We hear you, man. We hear you, Shakur. We hear you, Shakur. Oh shit, my bad, yo. My bad. 512 Big Texas. My bad. I muted myself by mistake, y'all. Upper echelon salute, my bro. How you feeling? Yeah, Cambosis, yeah, case of boy. I feel like he said that because you know, he battled through 24 rounds, so he just giving him credit as a fighter. My bad. Appreciate y'all, yo. My bad. I was on mute by mistake. My bad, y'all. Yeah, my bad. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I muted myself by mistake. Jermaine Ortiz is a better fighter. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with it. Again, I just want to see him in there with anybody that's they gonna give him his just due for fighting. Get what I'm saying? He won all the smoke, and you can honestly tell you can see it in the way he handling business. He won fights, so I just want to see him fight the people that he want to fight. And yeah, I had muted myself. Good looking, y'all. Appreciate y'all. He just want to fight the people that want to fight him back. He wants ZEPEDA. Pitbull don't want it. You get what I'm saying? He even talking about some Japanese dude. I have to look into that to see if I know who he talking about. But I just want to see all these dudes mix it up. I don't take nothing personal that they say to each other. You gotta expect this in a sport where you take punches to the face, man. These dudes gotta be confident. They gotta talk. They talk, but they also gotta walk it too. You know what I'm saying? So I think more so now, like I said, for people to be patient because everybody got they weaker fights out of the way. And tell me if that ain't true. Shakur at 35, he shouldn't have no weak fight. He got Conceição out the way. You know what I'm saying? It should be up from there. Tank got Rolly out the way. He got Garcia and Garcia. It should be up from there. You get what I'm saying? Haney got Cambosis out the way twice. It should be Loma next. It should be up from there. You get what I'm saying? Everybody should be able to put themselves in position within the next couple fights to really show who the best is at some point. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just be patient and optimistic that we're gonna get the fights that we're supposed to get, man. Because you know, I'm looking forward to boxing delivering, man. I think 2023 could be better than 2022, to be honest with y'all. Who wins, Haney or Regis? Oh, man, that's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight for both because Haney's style can make it difficult, but what happens when it turns into a fight? What happens when Regis closes the distance and starts to land? It's going to be the big question for me. And how much could Haney take when he you know, when Regis do land on him, because he gonna hit him. It's a fight. He gonna get hit. So that's a tough fight for him style-wise, though. But it could be tough. It could be just as equally tough for Regis because he hasn't had to fight nobody with the discipline and the legs and the elusiveness that Haney got. So that could be problematic for him too. Rolly sleeps Haney too. Regis sleeps Haney. You think so? You think he do? Rose are good. Good one. Regis don't stop Haney. I don't see him outboxing Haney and Regis. Good, but if Haney can't take what Regis bringing, then he could get hurt by Regis. Yeah, for sure. So that's a pick 'em fight. For sure it is. K-Rod up, bro. Up, ask for the link. Not bad. I got you. K-Rod, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, man, we waiting. It's on Shakur on wait and see was ZEPEDA. He said he's not gonna put that on him and say they ducked yet. He waiting for a response. They said send a contract. He responded by sending a contract. So I think he been moving. I think, man, I know Shakur been moving accordingly. He been a part of since he been a part of the conversation at 35. He ain't even had a fight yet, but he already on top of things, and that's how you want to see him. You know, make his debut into 35. He's just calling for the smoke. That's what you want to see. I don't Antoine at 140 until he shows defense. I think he got defense, but I think he fought emotional. First fight back, and I think his brother did the same thing. And I think it was worse for Antonio because he took the brunt of that. He did not look like himself. I don't care what nobody say. He looked off. His range, distance, his timing, everything. He was just off. Up, good with it, up.
What's good? What's good? But I heard you talking. I had to chime in real quick.
You already know what's good.
People don't realize, man. Regis Prograis. That's the Earl Spencer 140. the way I got it, like I'm working on a video now, and I'm comparing people to the Dragon Ball Z characters. Y'all know Dragon Ball Z?
You know it.
Yeah, you know I got Charlo.
Knockout was good. Knockout.
I got Charlo as Vegeta, and I got Goku as Earl Spence,
Was
right?
good with it. Yeah.
I got Terrence Bud Crawford,
Thanks,
Satan, Hercules Satan, and Boots is Cell, Perfect Cell. You feel me? Regis Prograde is Goku Black. That's what people don't realize. You know, he's Goku in a different form. But what I was going to tell you about that, people forget that when Ndongo made that fight with Terrence Crawford, he had two men dudes. He had Sergey Lipinets on one side, and he had Regis Prograde on the other side. You feel me? Both of them tried to get the fight with Crawford, but Crawford ducked both of them to move up. They wasn't trying to do that. And so Regis Prograde is an animal. I don't see nobody at 140 stopping him. And another thing I had to say, right? People sit there and talk about Tank and Devin, right? Okay, if Devin got the best of Tank in sparring, right? This is what people fail to realize. In sparring, you got headgear and 16-ounce gloves.
Yes, sir.
Without that headgear and that 16-ounce gloves, you think Devin can take one of them shots from Tank? And like Tank said, he don't have enough power to keep me off of him. And we see Devin Haney throw everything but a kitchen sink at George Kambosos in the 10th round while he was already weak. He threw everything but a kitchen sink and couldn't tuck that man in the bed. And we see Kambosos pinpointing and popping them. So Devin does get hit. Tank's a lot quicker than Kambosos, and Tank got a lot more power. And just because you can take a man's shot with 16-ounce gloves and headgear, it's a whole lot different when you getting with them 8-10-ounce gloves with no headgear. Just like Tank said, he cracked both of them boys. See, they might not understood that they got cracked because they had protection. But without that protection, they're going to see it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game without that headgear and without them big old gloves, man. That's why I said they sleeping on Tank. That's what I'm saying.
They ain't sleeping on them up, but they just know that cloud chasing shit about over with. And we seen who really wants smoke and who don't, because Shakur Stevenson is responding the right way. We got to get that man. We got to get that young man all his credit. Because see, what happened was this, right? So if you really listen to the interview, you see Blue Blood come up there and stand his ground and say his opinion. Hey man, I think Devin, I think Shakur, I think they beat you, bro. And then Tank taking it personal like he should as a fighter. He's like, man, I beat both of their ass. I already shared the ring with them. I cracked both of them. Like they ain't nothing they got for me, basically. Then Shakur and Devin both responded, but here's the difference, right? Devin was like, nah, I beat your ass in sparring. I don't know what you're talking about. And then Shakur was like, your ass in sparring, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. But Devin stopped right there. Shakur kept going. Shakur said, since he talking like that, and he said he want to set the fight up, bro. After you get done with your 2 fights, set the fight up. That's why I'm looking at Devin kind of sideways, because you can go look at every quote. You can look at the Thanksgiving shit from Bill Haney. All I know is what else Tank Davis told us. He said, after I get done with these 2 fights, tell him let's make the fight. After I get done with these 2, I want to fight Devin Haney next. All I hear is Devin Haney and his pops talking shit. I don't hear them saying, yeah, we want to make the fight next too. So people don't pay attention to little shit like that, because you can see the changes in people's energy, bro, if you're really paying attention. And now that Tank done turned up and went into gorilla mode, bro, a lot of that shit is hitting a little bit different. Because when I hear him talking, I see how focused he is, bro. They probably should have caught him a year or 2 ago, because he's looking like a different young man right now. So
another thing,
I can't wait till May or June so we can see who's real and who really wants smoke and who don't. I love Shakur Stevenson's energy and what he's brought to the 135-pound division, straight up and down.
They talking about Devin moving to 140. We already see Tio at 140. You know, Tio had some crack at 135, but them shots hit differently when you at 140. See, he ain't even fighting no 140. Like Ryan Garcia ain't even fighting no 140 pounders. They fighting people that blew up. When you at 140, them shots hit differently. When you throwing them and when you taking them. And if Devin ain't weight drained right now, and that's the reason why he ain't got no power, you still have some semblance of power, but I see Devin going to 140, man, and you know, he might have all the box skills in the world, but if he still got that same power he got at 135 and it's not drastically increasing, them boys gonna walk through. These ain't 135 pounders. Like ZEPEDA, like Zepeda, you got Regis gonna destroy him. I ain't even gonna let him get in there with Regis. But you got Antoine Russell, you got Barbosa. Them boys done took shots, and they can come through. And if you hitting them with the stuff you hit Cambosos with, 140 is gonna be your deathbed. Like Teofimo, I don't see him beating nobody in the top 10 at 140. Because the fight that he did have, he hit that man clean with at least 20 clean shots that would have dropped the man at 135. That man just kept walking right through. Tio started getting frustrated because he was catching them clean. They don't realize
Tio can get with the dudes like Sandor Martin and the guy in Pedraza. He can maybe even get with Jose Ramirez. He just can't get with the dogs at 140. I don't think he can get down with
Sando a bad motherfucker though. You see,
he cool, but he ain't got enough. He ain't really got crack like that. And so I think Teofimo's athleticism will give him trouble. But the thing is, the dogs at 140. So when you think of like Alberto Puello, you think of
Barbosa Jr.,
Gabriel Matias, Regis Prograis, obviously, Josh Taylor. Like I don't think Tio can get down with them. Gary Antoine Russell, dog walk him, and Gary Antoine Russell, I ain't even as high on him as I used to be.
But he was scared of Barbosa. He was begging him not to let him fight that bomb.
He too relentless for T.O., man. So we'll see, man. I think Devin's skills will translate up to 140, but honestly, how the three of them talking, bro, I need Devin, Shakur, and Tank to all get busy, bro. I need them to get busy. I don't give a fuck if it's 135, 140. Exactly. They need to get busy though, bro.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you said some of the same things I said too, man. So it's real. So that's why I said be patient, because everybody got their fights out the way that people wasn't too high on. Nobody cared about Rolly, right? Cool, no problem. So I said be patient for a reason. Now you got Garcia. I don't think it's much to complain about. You get what I'm saying? Then you got Haney. He got Cambosos out the way twice. People ain't care too much about him. Supposed to be Loma next. That's a good fight. That ain't nothing to complain about. You get what I'm saying? So Shakur, he there now. So he trying to get a good fight from the rip. So it shouldn't be nothing to complain about. Everybody from here on out should give us fights that we want. And I think if we just being honest, you know, if it's going the way they're telling us it's going to go, Garcia, 2 good back-to-back fights. And then you got Loma and Haney. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, hopefully ZEPEDA say yeah. That's another good fight.
I think Haney going up after this Loma fight. After he fight Loma, he's going to 140.
Check it out. Just do this something. This is something that people don't think about, bro. And I use this comparison, and I just came up with this doing some research because I know a lot of Devin Haney fans, and I know a lot of Tank Davis haters. They're Earl Spence fans too. So what people don't understand is that Earl didn't start fighting top level, competition until he was 27 years old, bro. His first big fight, Kell Brook, in 2017. He was 27 years old, and look at the resume that he built up since then, bro. Tank at 27 years old had already been in there with Pedraza. He had already been in there with Leo Santa Cruz. Like this man just turned 28, bro. And like y'all acting like the man ain't about to step on shit. And then let's say he get through these fights, bro. He'll have Pedraza, Leo Santa Cruz. He'll have Barrios. He'll have Isaac Pitbull Cruz. He'll have Hector Luis Garcia, and he'll have Ryan Garcia on his resume. And then turning around trying to fight a Devin Haney or Shakur or whoever, bro. Like people that resume shit, people be trying, bro, like your favorite fighter didn't really start slipping on shit.
Hold on, knockout. I got to disagree with you on that one because he had Phil LaGreco. I mean, I like Tank and Earl, but he had Phil LaGreco. He had
Phil LaGreco is nothing to me.
I mean, Phil LaGreco, he was good at the time with only one loss too. And then he had Chris Algieri, he had Bundu, the same Bundu that gave Keith Thurman trouble.
Chris Algieri that got put down by motherfucking Manny Pacquiao 4-5 times, bro.
Exactly, but he still was a former champion though.
I feel you, but I'm saying it. All I'm saying, bro, and I ain't gonna get too deep into it. If you look at Earl Spencer's resume at 27, I'm saying if you look at Earl Spencer's resume at 27, if you look at Gervonta Tank Davis' resume at 27, they practically look very, very good. They're very comparable.
Devontae resume, but I was just saying, yeah, Earl been fighting step ups
No,
each
I'm
time.
not. I didn't say you did, but I didn't say you did, bro. But a lot of people do though. That's what I'm talking about. I know you
I
did.
mean, as long as they both taking step ups, that's cool. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz is a 4-division champion. I mean, Pedraza was a champion. I
Thanks,
mean,
Jay. That's a
Mario
good
Barrios
point,
was an
Jay.
undefeated champion. I mean,
Good point, bro. Yeah, 140 is gonna get tough.
Mario Barrios was an undefeated champion. Gamboa was a beast, and Gamboa just fell off though. But he was something to talk about.
When he fought Tank, he wasn't though. He was well past it when he fought Tank.
Tank was his third loss, wasn't it? He had lost to Crawford, then he got the other loss, then Tank.
Yeah, wouldn't 135 to be honest, bro.
But that daggone knockout did him something.
You go look at what he did at 135. He ain't really do shit, bro.
Nah, he remembered from 126. That was his glory years. Him, Mikey Garcia, and Juan Ma. But Mikey Garcia translated from the 126 as well too. Gamboa just didn't make it. Once you realize that you're not under daggone unbeatable, it changed your whole life around.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bud by May figure out what he got to do. He got to fight Luke. WBO gonna make Bud fight Luke.
I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. I love Shakur Stevenson energy right now. Like that's basically what I want to say, bro.
Shakur
I was saying the same thing you were saying. That's why I played it. I was like, man, right on time with it too, man. He showed the right kind of energy.
Shakur was my guy though, bro. I used to go to bat from the end of the worth to Shakur, bro. But he done disowned us, so I mean I ain't hating on him, but damn, you just disowned us. He don't even rep the black side no more. It's just the Puerto Rican side. You know, he don't even care about the black fans no more.
I don't think he thinks like that.
Hey, if you notice the last fight,
I just take it more as him on his father, bro.
I mean, you know, most fighters come out with both flags. That man just came out with the Puerto Rican flag. He said the hell with the other flag. You feel me? Like, dang, he ain't repping both of them. The American flag got you there. I mean, we got you there. Now you going for the Puerto Rican bitch. And you are what your father is. You feel me? That's what people don't realize. It ain't what your mama is, it's what your daddy is. Because the sins of the father is passed to the child. But yeah, we got a good lineup coming for the beginning of next year. And see, at about 3 more fights, Frank Martin gonna be in that mix. See, he started late though. He started late though. But you know, he learning on the job. They got him on the Earl Spence route.
I'm laughing at T, bro, not you.
He on the Earl Spence route right now. You know, each one of his fights is a step up, like they did with Earl. You know,
so he rolling up.
Nobody throwing Earl under the bus. I'm just saying at the same age, their resumes is comparable, bro. That is what it is. They got a comparable resume, bro. You know, it just is what it is. So Tank ain't as far behind as people think. He won good year. All I know is if he stick true to his word, which we all should hold him to, when he fight Hector Luis Garcia, fight Ryan Garcia, and then they make him fight for the end of the year, and he fight Devin, and he beat Devin, that resume gonna look a whole lot.
He beat Devin. He become undisputed. That changed their whole resume around.
I think they're gonna fight at 140 though. I want them to fight at 140 because I don't want no excuses.
I would want them to fight at 135 for that undisputed. That undisputed gonna look real good. He a 3-division champion plus undisputed. That's Crawford resume right there.
I don't care nothing about them belts, but them belts is a lot of times they a byproduct of your
I'm just saying, being in the book is undisputed. That right there, that's what every fighter want to be, undisputed, bro. I don't care who they is. Undisputed is that know all be all. It ain't nothing but 9 or 10 of them now in the history. So you know he get that undisputed, then he have the exact same record as Crawford, 3-division champ and undisputed. Even though he got better wins than Crawford already.
Oh, you talking about Tank, a 3-division champ?
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah, I hear that. I mean, you understand because he pays sanctioning fees for them belts and shit like that. But them regular belts, I consider him a 1-division champion to be real with you. But if you consider him 3, I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that. Some people count the regular WBA because the Super WBA is new. It's newer. So I get that, but as of right now, just like we say, it's only one champion in lightweight because Devin Haney got the WBA belt that matters. I can't go back and say that Tank's regular belt at 135 or his regular belt at 140 moved me in any way. I think that he's a one division champion, but again, anybody counting him as a 3 division champion, I ain't here to argue with you. I view him as a 1 division champion right now. Because I don't think that's fair to the dude that got the belt that mean more. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like saying the WBC interim champion is a champion too when you got a full-fledged WBC champion. So I can't do that shit. Because saying that Tank is a 3 division champion means that Super WBA that Teofimo had or Loma had and the one that Devin got, it don't mean shit. So
yeah.
What? You say what?
I was just saying, like you were saying, he was a 3 division champion. I feel you because you got to pay sanction fees just like champion do, but I don't count them regular belts you got. I count him as a 2-time 1 division champion is what I say about Tank Davis. But if you got him as a 3 division champion, bro, I ain't arguing that. You know what I mean? I consider him a 1 division champion because
I say
secondary belt.
Paying on because he paying on.
Yeah. Some people view it like that. You ain't the only person to view it that way.
Manny Pacquiao only, if we go that way, then Pacquiao only a 6 division champ because he got that IBO twice, and that ain't the top 4 belts.
Yeah, I heard about that with him too.
Yeah, that means IBO because he had the IBO twice for a division. 2 different divisions, he got the IBO, and they considered him. That gave him 8. Without them 2 divisions with the IBO, he had 6.
Yeah, I mean, shit. With who he fought, the resume he built, who he beat, 6 division, 8 division, shit. They got that Manny Pacquiao. I don't even care, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
but just think about it. Pacquiao wouldn't even be who he was if he'd have lost that fight he was supposed to lose. You see that ref did that for him.
Which fight you talking about?
The one where he won that damn belt when old boy beat his ass and the ref sat there and woke Pacquiao up, gave him a 15-second count, took the point away from the man. They it's on right now. The damn Padilla, the referee Padilla.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, bro. Like that's true, but also if he would have got the win that he deserved against Jeff Horn. I mean, the shit. It just.
But this is what I'm saying. He wouldn't have been in that situation because that would have stopped him back in the lower levels right there. They said that man took 3 years after that Pacquiao lost to get that belt because the competition was so fierce. So if Pacquiao would have got that loss, you know that would have stopped his history. But hey, when you got the money, you got
that shit wouldn't have stopped nothing. That man got what, like 7, 8 losses now? Shit, he just kept going, bro.
I know
that man got multiple losses.
This was early when he was still in like his 3rd division, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is before the legend got started. Like this is before the legend got started. He was getting his ass whooped. He even got knocked out. The ref gave him 15 seconds, had to wake him up. Then had to take a point from the guy for no reason. And then look, the man, Manny Pacquiao, headbutted the man and busted his face. The dude told him it was a punch. And that's how Pacquiao won the fight. Because he stopped the fight. And the dude was bleeding up under the eye. It wasn't impairing his vision, but Padilla said, hey, I got to get my check. And he stopped the fight. I know you seen it, did you just do?
Say that again.
I know you seen that referee and what he did, right?
What's that in that Pacquiao fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a video on it.
You seen the video on it?
Yeah, I made a video on it.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, I put the video in there. People really arguing with me about like putting the video out. People like he ain't open to just tell us all. Like they arguing
everything.
You got people arguing that he lying, he exaggerated his story.
No,
I said, man, I can't do it, yo. I said, nah. I blocked a couple people.
But we go back and correlate.
As you should, shit.
Yeah, I blocked him. I'm like, man, some of y'all I can't do it with y'all. I ain't losing my brain cells. How were y'all counting? He didn't give him a long count. All right, bro. Okay, let's just say he didn't give him a long count, right? He definitely deducted a point from the wrong man. He definitely allowed Manny the headbutt dude and let it go as if it was a punch, and that's what led to the stop.
What was the opponent's name, yo?
Nadal Hussein or something like that.
I can't remember.
You know where he was from? Knockout.
When it was Diaz,
Australia, bro.
But
So remember what happened 17 years later, and
yeah, but you know what's funny
got
about
they get back on his ass.
we've seen the same shit with the Deontay Wilder fight, but they don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's what. That's another thing. I wanted to kind of bring that up. That's how you know the long counts really exist, and people act like they don't. That man was laughing about cheating. He thought it was funny.
That's why they trying to squeal this right here and saying this is bullshit, because if this right here is true, then what we seen in Deontay Wilder fight is also true. Because all three fights, well, with two of the fights, Deontay, I mean, it was a long count. I got 12 on one of them, and I got 13 on part 3. Like, it was some long counts. And like when the referee kept sending Deontay different corners and all that shit, he started the count back over instead of keeping up to what the count was supposed to be at. And we seen that's what the dude Padilla did when he got Pacquiao that long ass count. He was just, you know, like, bro, we see the shit. Come on, man. Tyson Fury should have lost twice.
Yeah, I always hated how that worked
Y'all
out.
talking about this fight? Y'all talking about this fight? The opponent, the dog Hussein.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that shit.
Yeah. He was 19 and 0.
Yeah, you didn't see the video, bro. With
I seen Just Do drop the video about a cheating ass WBC referee. I guess
the referee came
that's
out.
The one. That's the one.
Go check it out.
The referee came out, Padilla, and he was telling everything that happened, and they was breaking it down, and they was showing it as he said it.
I got the whole clip in there and everything. It's in there.
I'm gonna go check it out. You say less, shit. Say less. I'm gonna go look at that shit.
It's gonna piss you off, dude. It's gonna piss you off. You feel me?
Laughing like
it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit in boxing that
arguing that he ain't do that. He's exaggerating.
Add that shit to the list, man.
Hey, just do. That shit had me pissed off because then I'm like, bruh, so that's
what's good with it.
Yeah, you make me be like, man, I knew they was on that fuck shit. You feel me? Like I knew
they letting fighters fight. They changed their whole rules so fighters that pop dirty can still fight, bro.
You make a point, T. You right.
But what color is the fighters that's popping dirty that's still fighting though?
Yeah.
Think about that. It ain't none of us.
Yeah, you right, T. We watching them to see them fight the best. I don't care about their money unless they pay.
You see Conor Ben, he got a 2-year damn suspension. They ain't motherfucking damn letting no black people get away with it, and he high yellow.
Got his ass, huh? They did that kind of quietly. It seemed like I ain't hear about it too much. So.
Yeah, they gave his ass 2 years suspension.
I ain't know they did that.
Yeah, but you got other motherfuckers, they popping dirty and still get Casey-out fights and still keep their belts. Then you got motherfucker popping dirty still on the pound for pound list. You got one popping dirty, a heavyweight, won the belt on the pound for pound. He dripping out of shit. Like, damn. Like, it's the complexion for the connection, bro. Them motherfuckers be doing all types of shit. They
that makes sense. I get what y'all both saying.
Yeah, and that's what really. It's like them motherfuckers be supercharged when they fight us, and still.
Go ahead, let's come with it, man. I know.
Now this one just do they like, man? These black folks, man, they already got advantage over us. So look, man, go ahead and juice up. We'll let you go, man. Even out the playing field, but it's not.
Yes.
Not even out the playing field. Damn David Morrell, bro. I don't know what the hell he was doing, boy. Good God Almighty. That boy was hitting like that. That boy was hitting like he was daggone.
Yes, it does.
That nigga was hitting like that damn Jamaican. What's your Jamaican boy name?
What
my boy name? What was your Jamaican boy name that used to have them down? That had that hit, but you know he got beat up a few times. The Eagle. You know the Eagle, bro. He was on the Boxing Voice one day. The Eagle.
Shit.
He was a knockout artist, bro. That's all he used to do was knock you out. Couldn't box worth of shit, but he'd knock you out. Ooh, what's your boy name? Knockout? You know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think of his name right now, bro.
Goddamn, like 40 knockouts. It ain't Glenn. It's the hell is his name?
Is it? Nah, it ain't him. You ain't talking. No, that ain't him, bro. I was about to say Trevor. It ain't him.
Nah.
I'm trying to think, bro. I can't think of it. Though.
He was like a middleweight, the older Jamaican that used to knock people out.
Older Jamaican
I
fighting
think
big
I think he fought
first
Nigel
event
Ben.
cousin pay-per-view.
I think his ass fought Nigel Ben on one of them as well too. Greg McCallum. Hold on. It's McCallum. Hold on.
African guy, Jamaican.
He said, was it Gerald McClellan?
Yeah, there you go.
There you
McCallum.
go. Go
Oh
put it in.
yeah. Oh, I knew
Appreciate
Jeremy.
that. I said Greg McCallum. Now, yeah, Gerald. Yeah, that's the word.
Facts, Jay. I agree with that.
That boy, he couldn't fight, but he got 40 knockouts. Damn it.
What's the definition? Oh, okay. Jeremy McCallum. Yeah, Gerald. Julian
Jackson. Yeah.
He was Jamaican out of Emmanuel Store. Yeah, body snatcher.
What's his record? What's his record?
They say 31-3 with 29 knockouts.
Yeah, that boy right there was a damn rocky
soccer. In this era, is that big of a star?
Huh?
Nah, I'm just reading the comments. Y'all be going in.
They going at it right now. I'm reading them all too. I'm very entertained right now.
Yeah,
Y'all know I can set y'all up, right? All y'all gotta do is hit me up.
Y'all got knockout boxing right there.
I can knockout scouting. He be scouting by the
scouting like a motherfucker. I
got one. That's smart too, yo. I never thought about that too. That's smart. Yeah, shit. Yeah, you catch one like, yo, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was Jamaican though. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, man. And what, man? Which I forgot to talk about the Charlo. Charlo funny at this point. Yeah, I don't know about y'all. I'm having fun with boxing. It's funny. That man was wearing a Mexican colored poncho, talking about he love Mexico.
He said he with it.
Yeah, I said he crazy, bro. In fact, hold on, where Charlo at? Charlo's a funny guy, man. This dude,
yeah, Charlo be going in. Ashley, man, are you with it? Ashley's corner. T says he's with it.
He's a character, bro. I'm gonna play this shit. Hold on.
Hey! Play with that nigga, you a fool! Play with that nigga, you a fool! And then young boy in the rules. And then young boy made the rules.
Hey, man, crazy, bro.
I'm finna watch me some football. I did a good little work today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a king, motherfucker.
See who else you going back and forth with, bro?
I'm a king. I'm in the great state of Texas. I'm in the great state of Texas. Y'all better go ask Greg Abbott. You better go question Greg Abbott.
Anyway.
He created the rules around this motherfucking government.
I don't know what he's talking about. I swear I don't.
I gotta know the rules of Texas, man. Texas then went through all kind of wars. Motherfucker, Texas fought by themselves.
I don't know what he's talking about right now. And why he talking about it.
Hey, why he got on a poncho and a broom, bro?
That's what I'm saying. What is he doing?
That nigga feeling good, boy.
Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, Bell is crazy, man.
Oh my God. Let me talk to my friends.
He gonna be whistling like that up there. Because
what a beat him in, man. We exchanged some great memories, and I definitely want him to know that this thing game went unattached and is definitely in use. You know,
okay, shit.
It don't matter if you feeling what you feeling. Hey, homeboy, listen. This is me on the regular day. You don't get mad at me for being who the fuck I really was at the whole time, a long time ago. Crawford. Crawford has said.
This nigga's a cat.
Hey, watch me start doing this damn whistling, dude.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Crawford. What the hell Crawford has said?
What is wrong with him, yo?
He said, what the hell Crawford said?
Crawford all over the place, dog.
He said, Crawford.
We from Texas making Crawford popular. Shout out to the Charlo twins and Errol Spence for making Crawford noticeable in boxing.
Exactly.
The motherfucker ain't fought in I don't know how long. I don't know how y'all still got him on pound for pound, but I guess he won some undisputed title when he was at 140. But it's a whole other level when you take a notch up. Y'all people don't really understand that because at 140 they don't hit the same as 147, and then once you get to 154, oh God, who the king?
This is a fool, yeah.
He go
He's
there with
feeling too good.
Come on, man, we're supposed to be winning the game, dog. Man. You gonna re-rack?
Hey, that nigga be with
Re-rack?
the whole time.
I gotta wait on her to re-rack because she know.
You crazy, bro.
That nigga treat.
Funny dude.
He feeling good.
Hey, let me see what's going on. Let me
He
see what's
feeling
going
great.
on. I don't get on here too often. Nah, I never thought about no Benavides. I ain't never thought about it.
That's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So whoop.
What is this problem,
You
bro?
see that whistle walk off.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo. Charlo crazy, y'all. He feeling too good, yo. Yo, he loving life. I played it, yo.
Yeah, a lot of people get me and my brother confused. I see you popping. What's up, guy? Papa, hey, happy birthday, baby. I'm sorry I ain't get the buzz. I don't get on Instagram too much, man. These people be on here talking crazy like they don't know who the fuck I really am. And I'm tired of trying to explain who I am to them. UBK, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers I'm different. Stay on my lane. Just stay on my lane. I ran my own campaign. I run my own campaign.
Hold on, bro. Hey, dude, play that back, bro. Hold on.
What's that? What's what?
Did that man just say school out? Did that man just say school out?
Yeah, he did. I knew you was gonna catch it.
Now you know I caught that shit, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people
know I caught that shit.
I see you popping. Hey, happy birthday, baby. I'm sorry I didn't get the buzz. I don't be on Instagram.
Bro,
people be on here talking crazy. Get on this I never thought about no Benavides. I ain't never thought about it. Yeah.
There you go.
I told y'all boxing is funny right now. Hey, cuz, what's good, dude? This your boy right here. I know you love. I know you. I got running back one time for cuz I know this your boy, cuz right here.
I never thought about
people be thinking Earl my favorite fight. I be telling y'all all wrong. It really be everybody else. It really be right. Tell them again.
Yeah. So whoop.
Charlo crazy. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's what. Hey, that's what winning. Hey, bro, that's what feeling good. That
man
feel good. Look at it. Look at he swinging his hands and shit, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people put me and my brother confused. I see you popping. What's up, guy? Papa, hey, happy birthday, baby. I'm sorry I didn't get the buzz. These people be on here talking crazy like they don't know who the fuck I really am. I'm tired of trying to explain who I am to them. UBK, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you niggas I'm different. Stay on my lane. Stay on my lane. I ran my own.
It makes sense now, dude.
I run my own campaign.
Yeah.
It makes sense now. It's retarded, dog.
He been whistling since the video came out.
But he came real correct though on Crawford on Twitter.
Monday Night Football. I'm discombobulated with my days because all I do is work out and train. I don't do nothing else in life but just work out and train. You know what I'm saying? And one day y'all guys could sit back and enjoy life. But in the meantime, y'all gotta watch me, make my money, do what I do, be entertained by me. Don't say shit. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about what I got going on. I'm a happy man. Guys could sit back and enjoy life. But in the meantime, y'all gotta watch me, make my money, do what I do, be entertained by me. Don't say shit. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about what I got going on. I'm a happy man. I'm living life. Everything is great. And guess what? I'm gonna be coming back to ringside with the Lions real soon. Hey, shout out to my dog Cam. We're gonna make this shit happen all over again. Funny, I won't be going exposed too much, but you best believe that I don't stay off the boxing ring that long. I stay in shape. It's been known for my whole career that I don't gotta go back and tell y'all motherfuckers what it is. Yeah. Crawford just jealous. Crawford jealous because he ain't got no money. Yeah.
Damn.
And I really feel bad for all the stuff that's happening. Yeah, Crawford just jealous. Crawford jealous because he ain't got no money. Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm
swallowed.
and I really feel bad for all the stuff that's happening with Balenciaga. But yes, I am signed with Balenciaga, and we're gonna be working on that. I'm gonna be reevaluating a bunch of things and thinking about a bunch of things, and hopefully that we can come to a conclusion. But at the end of the day, I'm not worried about that either. I'm focused on boxing. And I love fashion, and I'm into everything, and I'm into. Thank God, I got a world outside of boxing, and I'm excited for what's going on. All right, facts, big facts. Hey.
He keep walking back to the camera.
Try me. Hey.
He keep walking back to the camera.
What's in the great state of Texas?
With that damn poncho, man. And he definitely got an expensive dad hat on.
You know it's not cold because ain't nobody else in the house got a jacket on. He always the little girl don't even got a jacket on. He put this shit on just to do the live.
You know, I'm telling you.
He whistling that little Mexican beat.
Coach at home, man.
Oh man.
You gotta keep your coach around because that's how you stay staying. You know what I'm saying?
Charlo, man. It's good to see that he's really enjoying his life. That's why he's going in like this. So it's funny.
Now he said some real shit to Bud on Twitter though. He said,
I gotta see what they tell him.
Oh, Bud. He said, why you keep pissing off the boxing community, and how long you think your window?
Oh yeah.
Really go be open.
Yeah, that was real. Nah, that was real. And tell me if that wasn't spot on.
It was dead on, bro.
Pissing people off. You got people annoyed with how you moving. You get what I'm saying? And that window is closing. You 35, bro. Like that shit is real.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on with y'all people, man. I really can't read all this shit. Let me see what I can see what I see.
Yo, look at him, yo. What is wrong with him?
I don't know what's going on with y'all people, man. I really can't read all this shit. Let me see what I can see what I see.
This guy, yo, is a character.
I'm convinced him and Mao had to share one brain, and they both didn't get
enough.
They
both
ain't get enough of it.
Why we don't hear damn Tim Bradley or Andre Ward right now?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all see Shakur done distance himself from Bud, right? Shakur real nigga, dog. He seen Bud do fake shit. You see, he even made it. He talk about, man, I used to look up to you. He said, I used to look up to you.
I wonder who, as they said he was talking about, but I don't know who the hell that was talking about.
That one Bud.
You got his screw loose for real. He talking about my brother-in-law, and he's certified.
You said who you say he was talking about?
He was talking about Bomac. Bomac did some fuck shit too, Bud.
Yeah, I did hear that.
What Bomac do to Bud? Because I heard that Bud cut him out the management deal. That's why
he did, but he cut him out the management deal because he been fucking him over the whole time. Steven Nelson, Bud trainer, Bud new trainer.
Oh, so Bud don't even got Bomac as a trainer no more.
Nah, Steven Nelson go train him in his upcoming fight.
So, drop the T, Southern.
I ain't know that, man. T, you just casually like, I ain't know that.
Y'all know I be, y'all know.
Yeah, I know you know. Like, you let me know.
See that.
Like he just casually said, I ain't know that, bro. I ain't know that. I heard I heard he was getting over though. I ain't know
as a manager no more. I dropped that T that Bomac was no longer Bud's manager.
Your facts, AJ. Charlo, boy, he got a couple of screws loose, boy, but I rock with him, man. He's a funny dude, man. I like to see him winning and happy. Because he couldn't have possibly had a live that energetic if he just wasn't truly happy. He ain't know what to talk about. That man came on talking about wars and fighting in Texas.
Just hold on for a second. Southern, drop that T. Let us know what happened.
All right. I mean, I did it before on the Bomac jump, but they had fell out. That's why you see like when you see Bomac at the gym, you don't see Bud there. When you see Bud there, you don't see Bomac there. That's why you see Shakur kind of distance himself from, it ain't no beef between Shakur and Bud, but he just did himself from the whole situation. So he don't got to pick a side, or no shit like that. So,
like, what do you do? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He basically just, long story short, he been misleading Bud for a long time, right? Just pulling the wool over his ass, not giving him all the information, right?
Oh, about these pussy ass fights he been taking.
Yeah, basically, yep. The money aspect to it, you know, the Manny situation, just more so trying to make sure he okay, right? It ain't necessarily been, you know, like the Manny Pacquiao situation, right? Bud was on board for it, but Bomac might not have been on board for it because he didn't want to, you know, get his, you know, take the loss basically. You know what I mean? Type deal. But it ain't just that though. It's just a bunch of shit, like, you know.
That's crazy. I ain't know that though.
That's why Bud been, you know, saying for the longest, right? If you've been picking for the last couple of months, he been saying it be your own people, and shit like that.
Yeah, I seen him saying that. That's what all them cryptic little
yeah, he talking about Bomac. You know, they ain't big, no Bud and Bomac, but you know, Steve Nelson run the gym now. Bomac don't run the gym no more.
Wow.
Steve Nelson run the gym now.
That's crazy. And Steve Nelson, a hell of a handyman. That boy built a damn, well, I don't even know what to call it. That boy built the hell out of whatever it is he built. Some type of something. I gotta go look.
I did a T on it though last week. I did a T on it.
Man, I must have missed it, because I would remember. I really be listening. That one missed. I missed that for sure.
It done did pretty decent.
Yeah.
About 1,000. I'm pretty sure you saw you just.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you was in there.
Yeah. I probably was there. Probably missed that part. Maybe I walked through it because I'm like, I usually be trying to make sure I hear people, because that one I did. Maybe that's why I'm saying that's why I heard him messing him over. So that's what it was. When I kept asking, where's Bomac? Yeah, facts. That's what it is. So now it's all making sense now. Man, that's what it is. Okay. You love the Brian Custer interview with Mel. That was funny. Oh, yeah. Yo, Mel he be snapping. He finally happy now. He undisputed. He could chill a little bit.
He got that bag. He got that $10 million payday.
Man, he got paid. Mel, like, life is good, man. Life is good. Walking off whistling with a pool stick and a poncho that say Mexico.
Earl, that's why everybody want to fight Earl, because Earl, ever since the Mikey Garcia fight, Earl,
after that, wow.
8-figure payday. You get an 8-figure payday when you fight Earl.
And DP.
Mikey got 17 because they split it down the middle. But
yeah,
Ugas got 10 plus the 1.5. So shit, everybody want to fight Earl. He the big fish. You got motherfuckers in the 135 division talking about, hell, I want to go up and fight Earl. Tiafimo and Rotley. They talking about fighting Earl. I said, Tio, your punk ass ain't gonna fight Earl.
Yeah, I did something on that yesterday. Yeah, bro, that boy, shout out Tiafimo, crazy, bro. We was laughing at that too, man. This stuff turned into pure comedy at this point. Like, it's all funny at this point.
Now they feel like if Mikey Garcia can go up and do it, they feel like they can do it. But hell, he ain't have to fight.
Y'all gonna see the same thing Mikey Garcia seen after that fight, damn hospital trip.
See, Mikey Garcia was a pound for pound fighter. Neither one of them pound for pound, so they don't know how to protect themselves. They gonna get the fuck up, boy. It's gonna be very painful.
Yeah, Rick, I seen you ask something, bro. Like, y'all be like really adding and tagging people and getting them motherfuckers pissed off. A couple of y'all done had them dudes pissed off, man.
Who?
Facebook, they saying there was no guarantee. I asked him what 35% of 100 mil. Bomac need to be coaching. He really can't. He ain't really fit to do it.
He ain't even no damn coach, man. He an inspirational talker. He don't even tell him how to do the shit.
Yeah, he's just a body, really, at this point.
All he say is,
Tio and his daddy is on something. They gonna be on to some ass whooping. Ass whooping, Ash.
He'll tell you to go in there and counter, but don't tell you which shot to look for and which one to throw and how to set up. He don't do that shit. He a motivational speaker over there, bro.
Yeah.
So I know, but Bomac done probably skinned about 15 million off of Terrence Crawford's whole.
Rick stupid, yeah. He said 3 bodies, bro. Facts. That's it.
Hey, I guarantee
boy
for the 15 off of Crawford throughout the years. That's why he got so mad at Jermell Herring, because Jermell signed to a different manager, and Bomac couldn't be in charge of his finances. That's why Bomac was like, I don't even want you here no more, bro. Because Bomac could. Oh man, we about to see this nigga go to sleep. Hey, this nigga falls in slow motion though, bro. How he fall in slow motion? It's like a 3-part. It's like a 3-part knockout. Boop.
Yeah. He had him on all 4s. Beat that boy up like that, man. And busy Mac. Getting hands put to him, man.
Butterbean. You got the one where he fought Butterbean.
Who fought Butterbean?
Did Bomac fight Butterbean?
Oh, I'm about to say he bad. Nah, I know that was a knockout loss. He better not have. Yo, I know that's a knockout loss for sure. Good God, yo, that man better not have bothered Butterbean. It was a whole fool. Oh man. Charlo always snapping, bro. Yeah, that's classic. I'm leaving that in there, man. I'm telling you, Bomac a good hype man. If anything, that's why I say, man, he just 3 bodies according to Rick, man. No motion crash. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, he just fell in. Yeah, like bro saying pieces, like you know what I mean, parts. I'm telling you, Bomac crazy, bro. He said, yeah, he did. I have to put lift up. It's the ring, yo. I'm telling you, that dude, yo, see something crazy.
Tranquilo cojones, cabrón. Tranquilo cojones, cabrón. Está ofreciendo bofetada, cabrón. ¿Ah? Está ofreciendo bofetada, cabrón. Tranquilo.
You know somebody's slapping the hell out you when you shaking your head while they doing it. Like, yeah, I deserve that. Slap me again. Oh man. Mel versus Crawford. Mel would be. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I don't know why they think that's some type of just like, I don't know. I guess they just think he just gonna dare to be great and it's gonna work out. I seriously think that'd be when all things go bad immediately. Like you telling you, go ahead and play, man, because Mel is gonna catch you and he could box right with you. So it's like this whole notion that he had just outboxed the hell out of Jermell Charlo. I'm like, what are y'all watching, bro? And what are y'all watching? Like, are y'all watching this thing? You're clearly not watching what I'm watching if you just think he gonna get in there with Jermell Charlo and outbox him for 12 rounds. You already know how dangerous of a fight that's about to be. The whole notion that people feel like he got to go 12 rounds because he ain't knocking him out. That's for damn sure. And if he had to grow in the 40s, I said this before, he had to grow in the 47. Why wouldn't he have to grow in the 54 too? He's just going to go right and just beat Charlo up. Yeah, okay. That's why I said you should just sound cool.
Eric Esch, right? You know, Eric Esch, that's Butterbean.
Yeah.
You know, Butterbean and Bomac went to the decision. Butterbean got a unanimous decision off Butterbean, but dropped him like 7 times in the fight.
Oh, damn. I was about to say, I just assumed he got knocked out.
Look up Brian McIntyre versus Eric Esch. Eric Esch. That's Butterbean.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Butterbean ran out of steam though, bro. He done knocked the man down so much.
Yeah,
look, they were basically the late rounds. They were just bumping stomachs like they were sumo wrestling and shit. Motherfuckers went a whole minute and a half without throwing a punch, either one of them.
Mel that beat Castano was stop Terence Crawford. Something vicious too. Something vicious.
They don't realize Jermell Charlo was a pure boxer. He wasn't a power puncher. He became a power puncher when he got with Derek. When he got with Derek, Derek changed his whole thing around so he didn't waste movements and waste energy. Now, don't get that shit twisted. Mel can float like a butterfly, sting like a damn hornet. And we seen that with the Castano fight. He started moving around that thing. He was gliding. You can see that footwork. Y'all didn't see how he was gliding from post to post, pop, post to post. Yeah, that's what that wore Brian Castano down, and then he walked into a trap and then folded like some damn clothes in the laundry. I said, was that Cleaner World that pressed that damn suit right there? Motherfucker was pressed like he got put in Cleaner World.
Nope, Jeff. Not that I heard. That's something to think about too.
What you talking about, bro?
With Bomac blocking the fight, has anybody blamed him? Because he kind of went out of sight, out of mind a little bit. He is faded into the big as he is. He sure as hell.
Now Bomac had nothing to do with this fight, Jeff. He had zero to do with this fight. Bud negotiated this fight. Him and his lawyers. Bud really is his own man right now. That's why part of the reason Bud is negotiating his own fight with a lawyer is because of the situation with Bomac and everything.
And he reached out to them too. That dude said they hit him up like, "Yo, Terence Crawford won't fight you." I say, "Yo, that just add more to what we said, man." Y'all people.
This fight Bomac had nothing to do with, which is why which is why Bud, kept on after. I'm my own boss. I'm my boss. Boss has been in the room. Boss, it was his first time actually being in the room. But now Bud did all the work for this fight himself, him and his lawyer.
Yep.
Now Bomac had nothing to do with this one though, because they're not business. Bomac not his manager no more. He's not his manager no more. They still actually tied into businesses and shit together, Bud and Bomac, but that ain't gonna last long. But
he gonna cut that nigga for everything.
They at odds right now, though.
Yeah.
No, that's the Bud and what's the name? It's funny, man.
Yeah, that's that shit though.
Yeah, even some of these boxers starting to speak. KD was good with it. Some of these boxers starting to say, Bud messing it up. He messing up the bag. You heard they was beefing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, facts. You right though, Jeff. Yeah, he just they definitely had falling out. He just put me up on. So you definitely right about that.
Only applies one pack.
No, I had told him never mind. I had got him.
So yeah, he didn't. I don't have service, so he can't message me unless I have one.
All right, I cash up you, bro.
Just $8 will do, man. That's all right.
All right.
$6.89.
Okay.
I got you. Oh, it's pinned, Rick. It should be in there. It's pinned in the chat. Man, that's crazy though. Man, that is. I don't know if he was still was doing something. Yeah. That's crazy how that's why now it makes sense, man. All that little cryptic tweet he's doing. I was wondering why some people was looking at it like he emotional this and that. I'm like, man, I want to know why he tripping like that. What's his problem, man? That's what it was. He's getting took for his money. Yes, in there, Rick. He was getting took for the money or getting duped out of business or whatever it was. Whatever it was, it wasn't good. Doing bro like that, man. Rick was good with it, man.
Salute.
Good with you, man. Yeah, man. Budrick, man. Dude, is something else.
Tell y'all
They join in the chat if y'all want the full detail on it. Though. That's the stream. It's an hour long.
Yeah, that's a good video. That's a good live. That Skinny did, bro. Shout out to this TNN, bro. Y'all sleeping on Skinny, bro. Real talk.
That's why, Rick. That's why I be withholding information and shit.
I sleeping on Skinny, bro. For real.
That's why I start withholding. I say, you know what, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, what's coming out is that now everybody know the type of money that this fight was involved in this fight.
Yeah.
That's what's coming out. That's why you see all these boxes like, what, nigga? Right? Things can only be a secret for so long in boxing. Like, we got to get out this idea, this mentality that boxing is this super big sport. It's not. It's a niche sport. And this is what I keep trying to tell y'all, right? So with the Shakur and Tank situation, right? Tank been in there with Shakur, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tank been in there with Devin. Y'all think Bud and Arrow ain't sparred? I told y'all this before, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all honestly think when both of them dudes was in the Amis around the same time, bro, y'all think they ain't been in the ring? Do y'all think he ain't been in the ring together, bro? Y'all really?
I heard it.
I agree, Ricky.
Y'all really need to learn to pay attention to conversations. The one that blew up that went viral on the internet when Arrow rolled up on him, right? He told y'all what it was. You ain't gonna be doing them body shots.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if y'all in boxing, it's a story, right? Supposedly rumor that Arrow stopped him with body shots and sparring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. On the stanky legs.
They tell y'all what I'm telling y'all, but y'all don't pay attention. Pay attention, bro. Look, man, this fight's not happening. I don't care. He keeps saying next year we can. It's not happening, bro. He don't want to fight Arrow, dog. Y'all can't pay him. We can't pay him enough money to fight Arrow. I'm telling you. You can't pay that man enough money to fight Errol. He's not fighting EJ. We got a better chance of seeing Tank and Devin than we see Terry.
Salute, bro. Terry. I'm hungry too, man. My bad, y'all. But I just want the clout.
Hey, I found Little Debbie's raisin cakes, bro.
That's enough said. Man, it's crazy you eating. Now I'm definitely eating some chocolate chip cookies over here on the low. Well, I was. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. I didn't think it was gonna go like this. I ain't gonna lie. Big fish with grill. Yeah, facts, Jeff. Facts, man. Yeah. And TD crazy, bro. I'm gonna keep stringing people along. Man, that's crazy, right? That's crazy to be moving like that. TD said raisins.
Sir.
My bad, y'all. God knows what Big Fish would do to his career. That's a career-defining fight for all the wrong reasons for Bud.
Bud better fight Spence, or he gonna be backed in the corner to force to fight Spence or Boots, because Ortiz is locked in with Stanionis.
I made a video on that too.
Bud better make a decision quick.
Oh, see, this y'all problem. Y'all act like Bud want to keep boxing.
He don't. He ain't got long.
Y'all act like Bud care about what y'all think if he retire after this fight.
I know he don't care. I swear I do. He showed you he don't care.
Basically telling y'all, bro, he ready to quit. He telling y'all, bro.
35. You lucky if you see that dude 3 more times.
We'd be lucky to see him fight somebody after this.
Yeah, I had to get going on the other side. I'm Gucci now.
So we'd be lucky if we see him in another fight after this, bro.
Talking about Terrence.
His name is Terry. Y'all need to call him by his name. It's Terry. Terry Crawford, man. Stop giving this man. He's not worthy of his daddy's name, bro. Terry Crawford.
Scary Terry.
Yep.
Took his manhood from him.
You got your manhood back, coach. Oh, I'm saying his mama used to pay him $20 to get 20 million, bro. Come on, man.
That's another reason why he's so angry. His mama never told him she loved him.
I mean, dude,
he said Terry sounds zesty.
Name is Terry Crawford.
Bud doing money grab. He in and out the door. Yeah, that's a robbery right there. He robbing the bank. He already know. Then they pay him.
And I know everybody said that he confirmed that 10 million, but all he did was say that he got 10 million again to me. I still don't know how. And I know if he got anything close to 10 million for this fight, Daniel Killihan name most definitely on it. And I'm tired of biting my tongue on that one. If he got 10 million for this and he never got 10 million before in his life or no other fight in his life, y'all, make it make sense to me.
Oh, it definitely came from DK, because that's the only person dumb enough to pay him that money.
Make it make sense to me, man.
Terry Crawford.
What really happened was he probably ain't even getting 2 million. He gonna say 10 to smooth it over to the public.
That's Crawford's nickname, Terry.
He probably ain't getting 2.
Well, Rick said that's his real name, matter of fact. So Rick called him Terry. I'm gonna call him Terry. They'd be mad as hell, yo.
There it is.
You just joking. He be sensitive as hell.
He was like,
Yeah.
period, poo. That's
In
the
fact, I like Terry, Jeff. He be Terry always come on with trolling cooling out.
That's the real flex. I'm happy in my life, girl. Dude.
So I ain't gonna lie. If you remove, like, if you just post that somewhere, you gonna think a girl said that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to be funny or none of that. You would think a girl said that.
What you say?
The real flex is I'm happy and getting money.
Yeah, not broke and miserable. Then he do all that.
Yeah,
Carlos broke and miserable, and then tell you,
that is,
you don't support his fight. You a hater. How crazy?
I ain't gonna call it feminine injury. I'm gonna call it demasculine. Goddamn, that's demasculine injury for sure.
Facts.
I'll put on his Twitter. I was like, period.
Period.
You stupid, bro.
Poo at the end.
He said period.
Some people be getting blocked by these fighters. These fighters be out blocking people and everything. Mad as hell.
With the T, Rick.
Yeah.
Now Charlo hit him with some truth serum though. He was right. He damn sure did. Through all that trash talking, that was real right there. Pissing people off and your window is closing and you acting like you got forever.
Now see that real thing got looked over because he said all that crazy shit on Instagram. It was funny because you heard him say that, but he put that real shit on Twitter. You know what I mean? He put, and Bud ain't had nothing to say to that. Bud said, "Hey, buddy," you know what I mean? And Charlo got straight to the point. Nah, we ain't
straight up.
You ain't gonna out talk Charlo, so you might as well.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna out talk Charlo. But yo, like, I didn't do my video, I fell asleep, right? So on his new interview, right, he said, well, you can't blame me for what happened at Top Rank. He's like, so you left Bob to make the fight, but in the same breath, he said that Bob made the fight with Fury versus Wilder and all the other fights, the cross-promotional fights. So why you sue him for not making the fight, for not being able to make the fight?
Exactly. Shit don't make sense. Nothing that makes sense with him.
Right. Dude's a liar, bro. All he do is lie. He like
the whole time. But I know this, man. If people your favorite fighter, man, you can lie, you can get away with it. I just don't care, man.
Take these stupid. You say Terry was strong, independent black woman.
Nigga sound like a female. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Yeah, the Real Housewives of Omaha and shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like he got right here and held shit up, just like Spence said, man. Through everything, fuck going through all this shit. That one statement right there just told me everything I need to know. Fuck that, holding shit up.
My thing is, he ain't had nothing to say to Jermell though. After that, bro, you ain't had
that
nothing
shit was
to say
too real, T.
You ain't had nothing to say to him. All that fun in the game, because you thought he came there to play. That what I was saying. You could be doing all that cute shit, but when somebody hit your way with the facts, that cute shit don't matter. You can't beat facts with cute. It's never gonna work that way.
A super troll, bro. That's just what it is. He's a super troll. Just be trolling.
He liked he wanted it. He said when Jermell say when was this? Jermell said a whole bunch of stuff, right? But the junk that stuck out to me was the junk when he told this was yesterday. This was less than 24 hours ago. He told Terence Crawford on Twitter. He said, why you keep upsetting? He said you just go keep upsetting boxing. He talking about the boxing community. He's like, you just go keep upsetting the boxing community. How long do you think your window is going to last? That's some of the really shit I ever heard Jermell tweet, write down, or say. You know what I mean? Because it really didn't get to that point. Like, that's how I be talking to trolls and people who just won't accept the facts. I'm like, bro, like how, like really, like how, like you seriously about to go down this route? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what Jermell was like. Jermell was like, bro, you ain't got that much.
Yeah, I said it on Twitter, TD.
Like, you ain't got that much long left, bro.
Yeah, not the live. Yeah, he said that part on Twitter, the part two.
Not the live, he was straight lunching. He was straight lunching on the live.
Yeah, he was
If you want
just
to laugh, watch the live. If you want to see, when he was in his bag,
facts. I hate when people try to justify Loma getting dropped by Pedraza by saying he was all balanced. I mean, Linares by saying he was all balanced. I don't give a damn what he was. He got dropped.
Down,
Sat
bro.
in his back pockets, man.
Right, he got knocked down. It don't matter how he got knocked down, bro. He got knocked down. Y'all the semantics police, bro. Like all y'all should be some fake ass college professors because y'all be riding the shit out of some semantics, boy. This is ridiculous, bro.
Ricky says semantics police.
They do. Like all they do, they ride on the semantics, bro. Like shit that really don't matter in the long run and the know all be all of the conversation, man. Just to again,
Rick, Rick, I get what you're saying, bro. Now, yeah, for real though, like you will have a point, right, and then they'll take something you said within your point, right, and then they'll just try to stick on that shit and they'll twist, and they're like,
I was making, the point I was making, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They're really mad about. I should play that video again just because people want to keep being mad at it. They more mad at me for reporting it than the dude is for telling his story about how he cheated. People are so delusional. They willing to argue with me about the dude exaggerated his own story as if I don't got the damn video. In the video I made, I got the whole clip. You can see all the cheating shit he did. They still arguing, man. Like you can't make this up. Yeah, the referee. People slow. He exaggerated his own story. He wants clout. Well, how is that going to get him any clout? That's just shoot his credibility down. If anything, people just say anything, bro. There's no way that's going to financially benefit him to come out and talk like that right now. Fool, man. People dumb, man. Go argue. I've been blocking people lately, man. Block them, like, get out of here, bro. I'm not arguing with none of y'all no more. If you mad at the and everything is so accurate, you gonna argue. So you mean to tell me you'll go to that man's face and tell him he exaggerated his own story and like we can't go look at it? Man, all that cheating he did. They like somebody said Jeff Horn was worse. No, it wasn't. It wasn't worse than that. They just got him back 17 years later, and y'all mad because y'all making it personal. Y'all making it about Manny Pacquiao when it's not. It's about the referee and the referee only.
Exactly.
People stupid. I said that in the video because I know how y'all come. Like I even got like some comments in the other language. I don't know what they say, so I had to ignore them. But it's like, don't dare try to do that. Don't twist it. Ain't got none of this one. Manny just did what Manny was supposed to do. Fight. The referee did all of that. And then you got people justifying, well, if he would have did what was right, he would have had his whole country against him. Like, yo, if you don't shut up, you think I care about that? You think I'd rather hear, yeah, he should have cheated then. Like, yo, you got people really justifying cheating. This is some delusional. They ain't real about
people would justify a bunch of shit if it's for somebody they want to justify
for real
shit for.
Yeah, as soon as you say Mayweather, I already know which direction you're going with that. How did that video make you think of Floyd Mayweather? I'm like, yo, anybody
I knew you couldn't hold people. I knew you really couldn't hold a lot of these people to what they say when they was telling me Earl Spence was ducking Bud for 2 years because he said we gonna fight after I get the belts, and then Earl got the belts and they had something new to tell me. I just knew they was gonna have to come to the side after Earl got the straps. Nah, they'll find something. This is how I know, and it's crazy. It's crazy, and I hate doing it, man. They always go to the money. It's like they go, he don't need him for money. It's like every time somebody want to duck to protect their favorite fighter, it always goes straight to money. Right? It goes straight to the money. Either they keeping them, with Earl and Bull is where the money ain't there, and with other fighters is goddamn, he make money anyway. You know what I mean? Like it's always the money when you trying to get your fight out some bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, let's just have everybody fight nothing but Canes. If that's all it's about, just our fighters, seeing our fighters make money. They just have everybody fight. It don't matter. Right. None of these fights matter.
They definitely had to pay him. He was doing all types of stuff. I'm like, yo, it's nothing to argue about. It's the report. Like people are slow. I don't even understand how your brain is wired. Like if you take that personal. I just blocked somebody seconds ago, like no exaggeration, just because he called me a fangirl because I reported that. Like, what the hell? How do you get that from that? It's not even about being a fan. It's reporting foul behavior in the sport. Yo, people, man, I tell you, man, comprehension is tearing people up out here, man.
in the boxing world, when you mention anything negative about Manny, you know it's because you like Floyd.
I say, man, you'll keep running it up. Then it already got over a couple thousand views. Run it up. Then keep complaining. Keep getting in the comments arguing. The people crazy, man. Yeah, it's a dirty game. And then that's another thing people do too. They get in there and then they try to bring up all the other stuff. I'm not talking about none of that other stuff. It ain't like I'm cool with it, even if you're on point. None of those incidents have nothing to do with this one isolated incident. Why are you trying to lump everything together? Well, when Mayweather, so he always picked the refs and he cheated, and that's like, yo, what that block, yo, bro? Mayweather, nothing, bro. I want to hear Floyd ain't got nothing to do with this video. I didn't even think of Floyd when I seen that video.
They did. Just the thing.
They so sensitive over Pacquiao. That'd piss me off. That'd bring a different energy out of me. I ain't with that. Like, don't make it like that because Pacquiao cool, but don't start me up.
Hero, bro. I'm telling you,
y'all piss me off. It ain't about him. So I'm saying focus on the referee. He did what he did. He talking about his whole country with it. I don't care about that. His credibility is trash. I don't care if he got paid. I don't care about none of that. Screw dude up. Dude was 19-0 too. He cracked Pacquiao in like the 4th round. That boy was out of there. He said he asked Manny was all right. Manny's eyes was crossed. He said he still was hurt. Say he was holding on for dear life. So dude tried to like throw him off from me. He took a point from him. That's another, you know what I mean? He did that. Then the headbutt that took place, that he let it go and let them feel like it was a punch from Manny and then stopped the fight. And he laughed about it. Y'all was playing a video yesterday. That dude was laughing.
Yeah, I'm like, man, if people act like this game, like, come on, man. Like, you can go to any club and pay the bouncer to get in. You know what I'm saying? Just the nature of business, bro. This is how business operates. And for you to think that boxing don't include shit like that, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
Mine is closed off. Like, you just not. It's like when you see that, you shouldn't get defensive. This shouldn't make you want to defend it. There's no try to compare it to another situation. Why are we comparing it? The only comparison I did make, because it was just something to highlight. That dude, when I looked in his box, right, it said he was from Australia. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at what happened 17 years later, they got his ass back in Australia against Jeff Horn. They was waiting. They waited. They tired. They said, we gonna get him over here.
Hey, dude, I think you need to do an isolated video on that junk, though.
Yeah, I could. I definitely could. Cause I really think they did that. I'm like, man, is that the reason? Because they had Jeff in the cut, like, take him, Jeffy boy. Jeff got in there and was mauling Manny.
There's your chance.
Like, even if Manny won, like that, right, that would have been the perfect time because they knew they fight won.
Demetrius Bright was good, Brody. You know, I'm telling you, man, it's boxing. I've been laughing at it lately. Like, I keep saying I'm trying to bring the entertainment side. People be mad as hell when they talk about this shit. I'm like, yo, it's not supposed to be stressful, bro. It's supposed to be fun, entertainment. And you stop taking everything personal. Somebody would say something like, yo, I seen people taking Jermell Charlo talking about a fight with Beagle personal. What the fuck is wrong with y'all people, yo? How does that make you mad? He don't have no right inserting himself into that conversation. I say, yo, what? They fight. What are you talking about? What are you supposed to say? Like, what the fuck? If you didn't say nothing to him, you probably want to pussy. I'm like, man, yo.
What they wanted to say, shut up, nigga.
Yo, for real, like, damn.
Wildin'. That's what I heard.
No, they be mad as hell. Like, bro,
I was good, Demetrius. I be hearing that a lot on her. For real.
What's good, D. Bright? Man, they
nigga from the block.
They said his Latif network is on tonight. Rick, that's to you, Rick. Yeah, man, they be mad as hell. I can't believe he called him out. Do you see him clout chasing? He's begging for a fight. Look at him. He don't really want to fight. Eagle's way bigger than him. The size. The size, my ass. I'm standing there. I'm sitting there looking at each other, bro. What are y'all talking about? Yo, the size difference. What size difference? I'm looking at him. What are y'all talking about? Beagle ain't big as hell. What are we talking about? This dude ain't big as hell.
Really what they saying, dude.
You cut out, T. Man, the size difference. Like, man, shut up, bro. They could fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You got a point, Just, because I think Maul would give Beevil a tougher fight than anybody else has been.
You know the biggest problem with Maul, and it's frustrating because it's like not that you even want to defend him, but it's just like, what have you done for me lately? So I understand that, but that for me, I'm still not so simple that I forget the actual work you still put in and the quality of fighter that you've been thus far. Now, do you need to prove a lot more? Hell yeah, but it's like the way people be going on it, you would think that dude was garbage. And now it always make me think the last time he was backed into a corner or what it looked like, he had one of the best wins of his career. So go ahead and put him in a corner again, because we might see that uppercut reemerge. You know what I'm saying? We might see that uppercut come back. His career is set for that robbery. Yeah. That's a fact. And he said something about the money. He was talking about something about the money in that video too. That dude was it's just the way he was laughing at it that got me. I was like, damn, this dude, he busting up. He don't have a care in the world. He don't think you would have thought he was just telling you how a fight played out, like on a regular basis, the way he was talking about it and laughing. Like, man, he was cross-eyed. Like he said, the way he took a point, he laughed at that. The headbutt that caused the cut, he laughed at that. He laughed at the way that he waved the fight off. Like he was laughing through the whole video. Like, yo, this dude, Poppy, crazy. Los Padilla Jr. He out here causing people fights. He got that under the table cash. He said they told him, they said, yeah, this is a big fight for Manny. If he win this one, he get a title shot next. And dude said, all right, bet. I got you. Say no more. Say no more. Then he made it about the Philippines, because he said, yeah, everybody from the Philippines and all of that. I'm like, see, to me, he don't represent them. I just still look at him as one scumbag. Like, all the people, but nah.
What nobody say. No disrespecting Nonito Donaire, bro. But it's Filipinos are just Chinese Mexicans.
You're nothing against you, Donaire.
And we rock with Donaire too.
I'm just saying what it is. That's what it is, bro.
That Canelo fighter. That boy he got his John Ryder fight. That's crazy if that's really what it's gonna be. Because I can't say nothing. That's crazy how that worked. How they make that happen? That man,
it's gonna be
the fight he was winning, and now we got to sit through another John Ryder fight. Yo, I'm good on that dude. Danny Jacobs should have never let that dude win. Man. See what you did, Danny? I knew it, man. I hope he retired too.
The New York niggas, man, they just don't never put it together, bro.
He got too much. I don't know what it is. Them paydays, I don't know what it is. Them DAZN, wasn't he on DAZN? Them DAZN paydays. You know Eddie giving that money away.
That's them New York fighters, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Name a New York fighter. I'm talking about born and raised that claim New York like that, bro. Who put it all together? Name one.
Do they have to be old or young fighter, Rick?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Either. To anyone.
I think Shushu Carrington got a bright future.
No, you don't.
No, you don't think so. You don't like Shushu. Damn.
He said no, he don't.
I didn't.
He gonna get with a dog and they gonna put it together, bro. Just like Richard Hitchenson's and all these other, man. New York, y'all famous for that shit, bro. Like y'all have fighters, ball players, all of them with all in the world, bro. But they get to the big show and shit the bed, bro. That's what it is.
Mike Biggs, what's good, Brody? He said, hey, hold up.
Campbell.
African Richardson Hitchens. Yeah, Hitchens. I like Hitchens.
That fight he was in, he should have dog walked that dude, bro. Can't even put it together, bro. Got all the tools in the toolbox, bro, but don't know how to fix a car. Bro. Go look at that fight, bro. Go look at that fight, man. He has every tools, great footwork, man. Good enough defense, good hands, bro. Decent speed, bro. Understand to get his ass off the line when he get off the line, but couldn't finish your dude, bro. The corner had to stop it.
Yeah.
Judah was. He got in there with a real one. He cracked under the pressure. Y'all know the fight. You can watch it on YouTube. Floyd had all the tools to beat Floyd, and what happened? Cracked under the pressure. Next, Mike Tyson. Who else?
And Mike
Yeah,
was
he
my
going down
guy,
the
man.
list. He ain't lying. He
lot of
going
y'all,
down the
bro.
Yeah,
list.
Mike was my guy.
I have no reason to lie to y'all, bro.
Oh, I know.
Danny Soul Glow Jacobs. Who else?
Just
Roll up fast. Who else?
He got a point, man. Oh my God.
Beat them
Chris, we got Chris Colbert.
Oh God! Don't even bring him up. Don't even bring him up.
We still got Chris. Matter of fact, my bad. They call him prime time now.
Ice cream, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody got no reason to lie to y'all, man, because y'all feel a certain way about a dude, man. I keep trying to tell you.
Nah, you got a point though, yeah. Shit, you know, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got to beat them Philly boys, even Danny Garcia, bro.
Yeah.
Beat Danny, bro. He ain't gonna give it up. You got to beat Danny.
Berlanga fumbled too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do beat Danny up. He said he rusty. Ricky Cherry got a punch. He's stupid. Jeff stupid. He said, oh man. What up? Oh shoot. Kurt, what's going on with it, bro? Oh man, y'all crazy.
I still can't get over Berlanga biting that dude in the ring.
Yeah, it's like, especially when you was winning the fight,
bro. He was getting his ass whooped that fight before, for real though. That was the.
I guess they had him winning the fight, right? Dude was putting hands on him though. And what was it? Angulo, wasn't it?
Nah, I can't remember the dude's name, but he was whooping his ass though. I thought he won the fight, and I thought Berlanga lost that fight. I'm pretty sure that was no, I know what y'all talking about. That's the Mexican fight. The Mexican fight. He lost that fight too.
Berlanga had him in the middle of the ring. He just took a bite out of his neck and
He just went for it. Yeah, I've been thought that was it. The Terror Squad did that to him. He just was they gave him too much too fast. It just feels that way. He's too superstars, like too fast. That's bro. You living in life way too quick.
New York cats, bro. Like they give them so much love. They don't make them prove themselves first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Local, and then because you in New York, because it's the city of bright lights and the city that never sleeps. They hype them dudes up and give them so much love that they talent and work wise, they stay where they at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if New York love you, the world gotta love you, right? You see what I'm saying? Right? So they really don't dedicate themselves like they should. But like I said, it ain't where you from, it's where you at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, nobody care that you from New York, boy. You get them hands put on you just like a Chicago nigga, just like a Kansas City nigga, just like a Memphis nigga. It don't matter, bro. Like, you just a bully in your neighborhood, bro. It's bullies in every hood. Like, man,
it's a fact,
good
though.
Point. He hit that one on the money. He ain't lying. He hit that
that's
on
a
the
fact,
money.
though. Especially when you're talking about a sport with people competing and fighting for their life too. You damn sure ain't gonna be the only one there. Yeah, he got pampered kind of quick, man. He got it. He's just living that life. I'm like, yeah, he damn near a superstar. Over 16 first round knockouts. Boy, blew his
fell in
load.
love with his power. When people start taking that power, everything changed.
That's okay, Jeff. I understand.
New York.
I understand, bro. It's cool. It's just my opinion, just my thoughts, even though history proves me right, but I digress.
You make that face.
Man. Down at Tucker talk. Oh, yeah, I like him. I like Jihad Tucker. I do. I like the young scrappy, man. Matter of fact,
I like Ushu though. I can't front.
I gotta see. I like the young crop of talent because they with fighting, man. They like to fight. They like to get in there and scrap.
Abdullah Mason, he's a problem.
I think he got a bright future for real, though. I do. He just skilled. He got the size already. He young. He ahead of the curve, man. He look like the real deal to me. The Mason brothers all look like they could fight.
I've been getting
something like the Vargas brothers could fight too. I ain't gonna say they're gonna be world beaters, but
I want to see Duke Reagan get some more power because God Almighty.
You said who?
Duke Reagan. He just.
Oh my God, man!
Oh my, a little bit more
man! I like watching him fight, but it's gonna be tough for him, yo. He can't hurt nobody, and he get hurt.
If he get in there with somebody that can thump, he in trouble.
Man, I seen him in his last one. I was like, yo, this dude got hurt a couple times. Like, yo, that don't be looking good, man. He don't be on steady legs, yeah. But Jeff, I like Jihad for real though. I'd rather reach the mountaintop and fall off than here. Yeah, facts. You gotta, you know, that don't mean they without talent or they ain't you know, accomplished nothing.
I think they're very talented. I just, like I said, I think it's not even coddling. It's just you can't keep piping somebody up, bro. You gotta have people around you. I guess the best example, like, is Regis. We talk about Regis. You got to be honest in your camp, bro. You gotta have real ones in your camp to let you know. Even in wins, bro, you can still work on something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand why these dudes, when they go in here like Berlanga, right? You go in there getting these first round knockouts, bro. What's gonna happen when you get in the deep waters, bro? When this one dude ain't going, and y'all see how no matter what y'all say, bro, every 12 round fight that Berlanga's been in was a gift, bro.
It's been subpar every performance, and they got rougher. He's gotten dropped. It's like, I don't even want to say exposed. It's just you see where he limited, and I just don't see no improvement since them knockouts. I haven't seen him get better at all. Like, I can't say at all he got better than me. And it's like he talk it, but I don't believe him. I ain't buying it, bro. And I don't even believe you punching like that no more. So it's like the rest of the people done caught up to you. It's over with. That little run is done. Unless you're gonna show me something, man. Like I said, show me first. I don't believe in Berlanga. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't dislike him and none of that. I don't see the improvement. And we had a few fights to really gauge it. And I know he did. I will say he did box some in that last fight, but it's not enough separation in them fights for you to be the guy that they was trying to pass you off as. That's all. So that's the problem. Yeah, facts, Jeff. That's what it is. It really is. It's the product of the top ranked way, right? Build them up. He looked like he was cracking these dudes at first, and I never seen nothing like that where God Power was like just surprising everybody he was getting in there with. Then he got in there with the first guy, and it was over with.
I seen it.
I never seen nothing like that before. It's like, you know how people say you shoot your load in a fight? His lasted over 16 fights. And then after that, it's just like, now you can punch hard, but it ain't nothing people can deal with. And I think that's technique and him just not getting better. And people just preparing for him to come in there and fight a certain way. He's a limited dude, man. And I don't think, and you know another thing too? I ain't in the gym with these dudes, but I don't believe all these dudes putting in that work crazy in the gym either. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you look like on the scale or none of that. I truly don't think these dudes, if they are, you're not putting in the right work. You working hard, but you ain't working smart too. So that would have looked like with Berlanga, because I don't see no difference with him. Another one that I like, man. Remember that Carlos Balderas? He ain't ready either. He can fight, but he take too many shots, man. And he don't create no separation in his fights, man. He another one of them young fighters I was rocking with, but his last one, he got hit too much for me.
I got one for you, Just. A good young one that took losses that you would have never thought would lose. Gabe Flores.
Oh, man, yo,
Gabe Flores Jr.
Bad losses. You know what,
I
though?
thought he was going to be something.
I never thought he was that good, though. For real, I didn't. I was waiting. That's why when he lost, I wasn't surprised. I was like, I just hate to see somebody that can't hurt the fighter that they in there with, man. That's a bad feeling. Like, it's certain stuff you got to expect from yourself being a fighter. If I couldn't be, no disrespect to him, like, man, Duke Reagan ain't hurt nobody. He gonna have to outbox everybody. That, you know how crazy that's gonna be tough. Somebody gonna knock him out, yo. And I ain't even lying, man, yo. And I like him because he could fight. But I don't know what his problem is. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But not being able to hurt somebody and you in the hurt business is crazy. I'm sorry, man. You ain't even getting the respect of people. Like, they kind of treating you a little. Nah, that ain't gonna be good going up the ladder.
He got to do leg workouts.
That damn shag. You better cut that shag, because it's gonna look dumb if you get knocked out and you got that in your head, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They better quit skipping leg day.
Ass out of here, man. Like,
he can fix all that, supposedly.
He bet his ass, man. Thought that fought a good fight against Mayweather. He did. He made the first half competitive, but you know what was crazy? Like, why I wasn't as impressed with some people with that first part of that fight, because when I hear Floyd like a prophet call him a front runner and tell him you only good, and that's exactly how it played out, I was like, man.
And that's how it played out. And again, it came to pass, because that's the same he did with Danny Garcia, bro.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia, man, he dogged his ass in them later rounds, boy.
Yeah. But I'm like, yo, he gassed, and then his mental start to unravel, and he start to be mentally defeated. That was his problem, keeping them emotions in check too. Couldn't do it. That's what got him that knockout loss to me. If you would have had the wherewithal, you would have took your time, maybe gave yourself a chance to get up instead of jumping up, being emotional. I don't think it would have went like that. Maybe you probably still got knocked out because Costa called him with a bazooka shot. Changed his damn career with that shot.
That shit was atrocious, bro.
I just wanted to know, like, what the hell was you thinking when you jumped up, and what was you saying? Who was you mad at? Because that punch was
disconnected from his body, bro. His mind, his nervous system was disconnected from his body, bro. His
Zab was like, let me get up,
bro. Shit was hilarious.
Man, it fell back down. I said, damn, yo. Damn it, Zab.
Talking about the Costa Zoo fight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. He did the real stanky leg. Oh, God.
I think now about the stinky leg, Tim Zoo. I think he about to beat him up. I think he too
green like Lubin. It's gonna be another Lubin.
And he like basic as hell. He don't really have a lot of gears. He got like 2 gears, I think, Tim Zoo. That's what I seen from him. Because you know why I gauged it that way? Because I seen a fight where he was able to dominate. And I just wasn't. He was dominating Terrell Gausha, and he chose the wrong style of fight. He still caught him with a knockdown, but he fought the wrong fight. And I'm like, that won't beat Charlo, because Charlo ain't gonna be helpless, like not to punch you back. Gausha ain't really have the firepower to keep Zoo honest, and he was allowing it too much. If you gonna get hit like that, you might as well go out fighting, bro, because he hit you anyway.
Facts.
Fighters like Goucher and Harrison, if they had power, they would never be able to beat me.
Man.
It's like, yeah, man. I see what people say now about Tony. You talking about Tony Harrison?
Yes, Tony Harrison. If he just had power to go with his skill,
but I guess that was at a certain level because you don't see it so as much on display. So I guess it was true. His power is limited. He ain't no feather fisted guy, but he ain't. You know, if he need a knockout to win a fight, you can't rely on him getting that.
Now, boxing skills, Tony Harrison
knocks his ass off. Yeah,
he
a good movement, smooth in there. I like Tony Harrison.
He just gets lazy on defense.
Yeah, and he had a mental lapses like T. So T popped off. I think he live over there. So had a mental. He'd see the punch coming and still let it hit him and won't make the adjustment. T made a perfect point. Like, go look at his fight. So you see the punches coming and be like stuck, like right there.
Like in the Charlo rematch. He seen the punches coming. He just stood there and took it.
That's why he had that reaction. Like, damn, I got caught. Yeah, you got caught, boy. He had a mental lapse in there. Because he will always give Charlo a good competitive fight, I think, because of style. But I think Charlo just I think focus. Charlo that's not mad. It's funny, like he don't need to be mad because he was everything but mad in that rematch, and he performed like excellent. You couldn't get a better performance. It was nothing better he really could have did. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that Charlo gave Harrison his props and said Harrison was the best boxer he's been in the ring with.
I'm glad he said that because, boy, we damn sure know it. If you ain't tell us, we was going to tell you, Charlo, because we damn sure know that boy good. We know he could fight in this style. And again, that was the first fight. You being overly aggressive, a little emotional. Same thing with the Castano draw. Same thing. You was not listening to Derek James, being emotional.
Staying on the ropes too much.
The opposite of that. No ropes, no emotion. You are overly emotional. You channeled all your energy into that ass whooping you put on that man. And I just like the fact that he was able to create the separation before he got the knockout. Like, you knew he was winning the fight anyway. So it's like he showed him in the rematch, not only could I knock you out, but I'm better than you too. I'm a better fighter than you. So
hey,
that's why I like that rematch like that, because he showed both of them the separation in there. And that's what I realized with Dillian White. I'm just going off something in my head. He'd never win the world title, man. His fights, he don't have no separation in them. They all be too close. And he always got something to excuse he was hurt. I don't want to hear that. You was getting touched up by that dude. I don't know if he's young or not, but he was touching him up.
Mel started to remind me of a modern day Lennox Lewis at the 154-pound division, beating everybody in front of him. And if you beat Mel or get close to beating him, he gonna run it back and knock you out.
Yeah.
That's
Lennox
Lennox
had
Lewis
that
shit right
mentality.
there.
Yeah. Lennox beat everybody that beat him. Or everybody he fought. It's crazy when you say that and you got a couple losses. What is this? Cambosis fight almost cost what? Cost your life. Oh, they Tio and them going back and forth. All right, let me go catch up on that. Oh man, I'm about to let y'all get up out of here. We over 3 hours anyway, man. Appreciate y'all good bros as always.
All right, I'll holler.
Appreciate you, my boy Josh Rick. Appreciate you, Brody. Sean, Jeff, you know the whole fam. Salute to the whole TWT fam. Everybody that's been rocking with your boy. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for me on the way out, man. Hopefully we had us a good conversation. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this build. And you know we're going to be right back at it tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. Appreciate all y'all, right? These new fans put too much stock on the lost facts, Sean, because you know those type of people, Sean, they don't be looking for the right reason to enjoy the sport. And that's what I'm trying to do over here with these conversations and these builds. Bring some enjoyment back to it instead of hearing the content creator that's mad about everything going on in the sport instead of enjoying it and, you know, bringing the entertainment factor back and just enjoying what we get and seeing the glass half full instead of being the angry content creator, mad at boxing, but talk about it every single day. But appreciate y'all, man. Much appreciation to the family. Twisting my words. Nah, I ain't about to rap on y'all. So I ain't about to rap. Nah, I ain't about to rap. Appreciate y'all though, man. Y'all know the slogan. We ain't here to break the news. We're here to have a conversation. We just had a hell of a conversation as we always do. So salute to everybody that's rocking with your boy, man. Again, y'all smash the like button on the way out. And we gonna get up out of here. Peace to the fan.